Hello, hello. As always, let me go tweet this out now. So the thing is, right now it is 7:23 p.m. in Korea. I done a live at this time before? Actually, I don't think so, but I do know that most people that do watch my lives are not awake at this time, so I really don't expect anyone to come. Not maybe just one, but I don't expect many to come, and it's totally okay. But I just have food that I really want to show, and so I was thinking, should I just make a video instead of a live video? But because I'm like super tired, I'm like, I'd rather do a live video for it. And if anyone can join me, is totally fine. Um, yeah. So the thing is, I'm quite tired. Why did I decide to do this when I'm so tired? But today is Children's Day in Korea, so it is actually a national holiday here. So I'm not sure why they made Children's Day a national holiday. It just is. So then on this day, no one goes to work. And of course, the children don't go to school. So it's just a day that everyone can enjoy because we're all children, right? Technically, even if you're in your 60s, you were a child once in your life. So Children's Day is for everyone, but if you're actually a child though, like you get like some presents and also you go have like some fun, depending if your parents and stuff want to do it with you. So they of course have more fun, but then we just enjoy the day off. And so for today, I went to go see my friend. So my friend who also lives in Seoul. So I haven't seen her in forever because of COVID. So I just decided that finally let's just meet each other because even though COVID cases are still not very good, and so I just decided, you know what, as long as we're being super careful and I know that she is not sick or like going or like doing anything dangerous or anything, I decided to go meet her at her new house for the first time. I mean, it's not super new. She moved to this house last year, but finally my first time going to see her. And so yeah, so we hung out there, and the neighborhood that she lives in is like super fancy. I mean, not super fancy, but compared to like other areas of Seoul, the area that she lives in is quite unique. I don't know if I should say it. Should I say where she? Well, okay. I only say like the general area. So it's called Seongsu. So like how Seoul have like different areas. So there's like Gangnam area. There's Hongdae area. Maybe you guys have heard of those areas before because they're very popular for tourism. But she lives in a neighborhood called Seongsu, and so I'm sure for tourists they don't think about going there, but for Korean people they like to go there because it's like they have like super unique, trendy stuff there. I don't know why, but it just is. That's how Seongsu. I don't know what's the word I'm looking for. That's how Seongsu has kind of become recently in recent years. Because I remember a long time ago it was like nothing there. Like you would only go there to see a forest. But yeah. Anyways, she lives in an area called Seongsu, and so it was my first time going there in forever. And she was telling me how in Seongsu there are so many fancy things there. And so I decided after I met her at her house, then I went to go on my own to explore the neighborhood. And I found some interesting food that I'm going to eat here for the first time and show, and then let you guys know what it is. So first thing, okay, if you guys don't know already, I love dessert and I love waffles. And so at the Seongsu area, there's I guess I could call it a cafe, but they specialize in waffles, French waffle to be exact. So they call it a French waffle, but it's actually a croffle, so a mix between a croissant and a waffle. So at this cafe, they call it a French waffle, which technically it is, I guess, and it's called Sadler House. That's my guess. It's an English name, but I think it's pronounced Sadler House. And so here, let's see how this French waffle is. So can you see how pretty it is? This is the prettiest French waffle or croffle I've ever seen. The thing is, like, the only times I've tried croffle here in Korea was through delivery to my house. So I was only able to get it from the restaurants that are in my neighborhood that can deliver to my house. And so in this area where my friend lives, and they have this super, I don't know, super popular place there that makes this French waffle croffle thing. And since I don't think I'll be going to that neighborhood anytime soon, I'm like, I need to buy it and try it. And so I did. And yeah, all I have to say is just super fancy. And I had to stand in line to get this. So how was I stand in line? Maybe about 20 minutes. So there was a lot of people there. So it must be famous for a reason. And I do want to believe it is tasty. Now the thing is, I bought this like maybe 3 hours ago, so definitely wouldn't taste as good as good as when you first buy it. But because I didn't want to eat there and I wanted to eat here and like show you guys, and just I'm just so excited. So anyways, I'm gonna try it here. Okay, hi, someone's actually okay. Hi, so Albina, I've never seen your name before, but hello there. I don't know why you're watching me, or it's also my first time seeing you, but hope you enjoy my random live today. So anyways, yeah, trying this French waffle first. So the thing is, yeah, I bought it 3 hours ago, but then I heat it in my toaster oven. If you guys are wondering what is this thing that's always behind me, it's a toaster oven. So I just toasted it, so it's a little bit warm. And so while it's still warm, I'm gonna try it now. Wow. Oh my gosh. This is amazing. Oh my gosh. Hold on, guys. Wow. Oh my goodness. Okay. Compared to other croffles or French waffles that I've had in other cafes in my neighborhood, this does not compare. I'm a little bit shocked and oh my. Wow. So wow, I don't know how to explain this. So, I mean, so first imagine a buttered croissant, right? So think of the most crunchiest, flavorful butter croissant that you could think of. But instead of butter, it's like some syrup on top though. And as you can see, there's some powdered sugar too. So think of that croissant and then think of it more dense. So think of a croissant that's like a lot denser so that it could feel like the texture of a waffle. Imagine that. And this is exactly what it tastes like. But this is the most delicious croffle I've ever had. Wow. And I don't know how Korea makes it so well. Like, I'm not sure what country, first made a French waffle or, a croffle. I wonder, maybe I should look it up later, but just recently, not recently, ever since last year in Korea, they've been all into this croffle thing. Wow. And even though I have to reheat it, it still tastes amazing. And that says a lot. Wow. I'm so jealous of my friend because she lives near this place. Like she could literally walk to this place from her house and get it anytime. I'm so jealous. Wow, this is so delicious. Wow. Sadly, I can't share this food with you guys. I wish I can, but just, if you ever can try this place, if you ever come visit Seoul, whenever that time is, this is amazing. Now I understand why there's such a long line for this. Wow. Okay, so I don't want to. Oh, I need to stop eating it because this is like getting me too excited. So that is my review of this delicious croffle. Great. And so, okay, I'm seeing lots of new people at this hour. This is kind of interesting. So Nee, are you the Nee that I know? Are you? And also, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, Nee, but hi, that looks good. You're making me hungry. I'm, you know what? Now is around dinner time. I think if you're the Nee that I know, are you going to be eating dinner soon? So yeah, that's why I'm here because I wanted to try these food, for my dinner actually. But then I'm like, oh, I want to show it because this is all new food that I haven't tried before, so that's why I'm doing. Yes, okay, yes, and you're saying it right. I'm glad. So hi, Nee, for the first time. This is actually your first time coming to one of my YouTube lives, right? It's so crazy. Like I really thought no one would be here because this is just a random time for everyone around the world except for you. And now I think about it. So, anyways, glad it worked out okay. So yeah, guys, or just whoever. Okay, just this croffle is amazing. So I am curious if you guys have this invention in your country, if you see anyone making the mix of a croissant with a waffle. It can't be only Korea that's into it, right? I'm hoping in other countries that you guys are making it. But wow, this store, this cafe that makes this croffle, and like, oh my gosh, yeah. That's really amazing. When I go to my friend's house again, in her neighborhood, I have to get this like every time I go to her house now. I'm just blown away. Nee says it popped up on my YouTube subscriptions. Wow, I didn't even know that you were subscribed to me, Nee, but I'm glad you are. Thank you very much. So yeah, thank you for joining me on today, Children's Day, guys. Before I eat the next food, which is a knotted donut. So if you're a Monster X fan, you would know about this, but I'll explain more about that later. Because I wish there were some Monster X fans that would understand about the knotted donuts, but it's okay if you're not. I will explain about why it's kind of Monster X related later. Nee says also, what a coincidence, was planning to go try a croffle tomorrow morning. That is amazing. So I won't say where you are, Nee, unless I have your permission. So if you want me to say your location, let me know. But I am very, very happy that they have it in your country. And so is it going to be your first time trying a croffle tomorrow? If you don't mind, DM me later and let me know how it tastes like in your country. Like hopefully they do make it well. But here's the thing, in Korea, like I said, there are cafes in my neighborhood that do make croffles, and it's quite okay. Like it's just a regular croissant waffle, right? So they make it quite okay. Like I thought it is good, but this place that I just tried for the first time in my friend's neighborhood, this is the best croffle I've ever had. Like this does not compare to any of the cafes that is around my neighborhood. So I'm so jealous that she lives near one. But you know what? I shouldn't be jealous. If I live near a croffle cafe that makes it this good, I would probably go there every day and gain like 5,000 pounds in 1 week. So maybe it's a good thing I don't live near one. But yeah, it's seriously amazing. So when you try tomorrow morning, please DM me, and I would like to know if it tastes good in your country. Chanye's voice, long time no see. I mean, is it a long time? I think I haven't seen you since like 2 lives ago or something. Okay. This is more than I expected of you guys joining me on this live at this random time. So right now it's like 7:30 p.m. in Korea. So welcome. And then Nee says, yeah, you can say it's my first time. Okay, they also made a garlic cream cheese bread that I tried. It's so good. Korea making the goods. Got that right. Wow. So do you think the croffle was first invented in Korea? Is that how it happened? I'm not sure, but if Korea was the first one and now it's spreading across the globe, even better. But also that makes kind of I would be kind of proud of Korea that they can make such a genius pastry. Like why didn't anyone thought to like put a croissant in a waffle machine? But the thing is you have to make it quite dense, because since croissant is originally kind of soft, so you have to make it super dense. But seriously, gosh, whoever invented this, thank you so much. Whoever invented the croffle. But yeah, I am curious if it's good in your country, Nee. And I was about to say, here's the thing. So this flavor I got of this croffle is plain. So it's just plain croffle, powdered sugar and syrup on top. But there's a second type that I got. It has cheese on it. But I didn't think to eat it here because I do want to save it for later. But it's just legit only a piece of cheese on top. And I want to assume it will taste good. So I got that as well. And I'm looking forward to it. Maybe I'll eat it tomorrow for breakfast. I think it'll still taste good tomorrow. Tanya's voice says, I've never tried croffles before. Yeah, I want to assume it's not really all over the globe yet, right? So I don't know what country you're in, but I don't even know if they make it in your country. But once they do, please try it. Like I really hope this goes like globally because this is seriously amazing. If they can make it, well, it's an amazing invention for real. And also Chanya's voice says, which is good because I need to lose weight. Okay. Yeah, no, I just said that like a few minutes ago. Like, I'm glad I don't live near a croffle place that makes it this good because I would totally gain 5,000 pounds in a week or something. So I feel you. Maybe it's good you don't have croffles yet in your country, but when they do, just eat one and just eat one. That's all you need. And it's going to blow your mind. That's it. Nee says, I think so. Saw a lot of home cafe videos during lockdown. Oh, interesting. That's why many people doing those things. Yeah. Staying at home because of COVID and all that stuff. So I guess maybe that's why someone invented, hey, let's mix a croissant with a waffle. That's probably what happened. So one good thing out of COVID, maybe. But also people could make it in their own home. Just get a thick enough croissant and then put in a waffle maker. Yeah. Oh, wow. So it's my first time knowing the country. Chanya's and then you're from Germany. Welcome that you're in Germany. Wow. Come on. So given Germany, I think makes good pastries. Hopefully, I think so. One day, I'm sure they will catch on about the croissant waffle, the croffle, and I'm sure they would make it pretty well in your country. Oh, I'm excited. I hope so. So that's croffle going to take over the globe. So anyways, I need to put this away because I totally want to eat more. But the thing is, I have another dessert that I'm going to eat as well. So if you saw in my title, it's called a knotted donut. So you're probably thinking, is it a donut that's like knotted? No. So the name of this bakery is called Knotted Donut. So here's the bag that it came in. The donuts I took out already, but this is the packaging it came in, and you see it comes with like this cute little note here, and it just says like, it says here like, it tastes sorry, I can't talk because I'm kind of tired. So it tastes the best when you eat it on the day of that you bought it, and how to like store it if you do want to store it. But here's the thing, I got two, and I didn't think I would eat two today, but I will try them both, but I will save the rest for later because it's a huge donut. So I'll explain that later. So the thing is, before going into knotted donuts, I wanted to talk about Children's Day in Korea. So if you guys are curious about Children's Day and want to ask me anything, let me know. So Children's Day is just a holiday celebrating children. So if you're actually a child, like under 18 years old, I guess I would say you get to like get presents from your family members or anyone. You get like special gifts, and then spend time with your family and stuff. And then not only, children get the day off from school, but everyone in Korea, they don't have to go to work. It is a legit national holiday. So no one goes to work. And so that's why today I decided to go visit my friend, since we're all like kind of the day off kind of thing, even for me. So, I have nothing to do because it's a national holiday. So even for me, I feel like today I have the day off. So that's why I decided to do this live. If you don't know already, I'm my K shopper. So my K shopper doing, I do all my work at home, but still, like, I don't have many requests going on right now. I'm not sure why, but anyways, yeah. So even for me today, I feel like I have the day off. And by the way, it's May 5th, 2021. In case like we have like different time zones going on, it is May 5th. Candy, why are you here? Okay, wait. Let me read the comments. Let me read the comments later. Hold on. Okay, so Yeah, anyway, May 5th, 2020. It's always on May 5th. Every year is Children's Day. So it's not like one of those holidays that changes days. So it's always May 5th. I do wonder why they chose May 5th. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, so it's always Children's Day, May 5th. And if you're curious, there's Parents' Day in Korea, which is May 8th. So 3 days after we celebrate parents. But it's not a national holiday. Like kids still go to school. The parents and all adults have to go to work. So I'm not sure why Parents' Day is not a national holiday either. But what can we do? It's just Korea government decided on that. So anyways, that's why May is like a big family month in general in Korea. So I see like lots of events going on at all the stores, like like doing like family events and like doing like special promotions of like all these things. But anyways, yeah. So that's today. And so for Children's Day, if you're a Monster X fan and you see Monster X like kind of writing a lot because it's Children's Day, so maybe they have the day off too. I thought they don't usually get holidays off except for like Lunar New Year and Chuseok, but it seems like they're having extra some free time today or something, which is good, of course. And so anyways, yeah, so they're like so Gion, I think already posted a picture of him when he was a baby, which is so cute. Like I really appreciate his parents taking so many pictures of him when he was a baby because he was one cute baby. Like okay, I'll admit, I think Minhyuk is the cutest baby so far that I've seen from within all the Monster X members. Like his baby pictures, I've never seen such a cute baby like him. So I think he's the cutest of all of them. And then I guess Gion is probably second place, I guess. Yeah, so anyways, yeah, I wish Minhyuk could post a baby picture today, but it's okay. So anyways, he's such a cute baby. So in honor of Children's Day, I thought I'll show you guys one of my baby pictures. I mean, I wasn't a baby. I think I was like 5 years old at this time. At this picture I'm going to show you. So yeah, I would say I was under 5. So let's go to my K-Shoppers Past, and I'll show you how I looked like as a kid. Oh my goodness, I know, right? So here's one thing that I appreciate about how I look like as a child and to me now as an adult is that my face still kind of look the same, right? Don't I still kind of look the same? So I appreciate that about my jeans or my face. I don't know. But I mean, given right now between this picture and me right now, maybe give or take 25 years apart. Yeah, right. So anyways, I appreciate that about myself. And so my mom, for some reason, gave me that haircut, but it's okay. I look like a cute little kid with a haircut. And anyways, I was at the beach. So my hometown is legit by the beach. So I don't know if I want to reveal where my hometown is in United States, but I don't know. It depends on how I'm feeling. But anyways, yeah. So I grew up near the beach. Not near. Did I grow up near the beach? Anyway, so I mean, I grew up in a city where we have beaches. So anyways, yeah, so this was us enjoy. Now, the thing is, I know if you guys are curious, why do I look so angry there? I don't know. So, given, we were children and going through whatever stuff was going through, maybe someone did something mean to me. I have no idea. And also, why did my mom or dad decide to take this picture when I look so angry? Who knows? But it's one of my favorite pictures now to look back on that I was, this kind of child, right? So anyway, but I was always a happy child. Of course I was happy, but I don't know. Something happened on that day to make me look like that. But yeah, so in honor of Children's Day, that is showing you one of my cute past pictures of me as a child. And now I'm going to show you guys the next dessert that I'm going to be eating soon. But before that, I'm going to read your comments now. Okay, so Chanyo's voice says, okay, no, I already read that. Okay, so oh, okay. Chanyo's voice says, okay, if I ever come across a croffle, I'll try it. Please do, Chanyo's voice. And I really hope they do make it in your country one day. So I highly recommend it, and I surely want to believe Germany can make it well. So please do. And then Chanya's voice also said, yeah, Germany has great pastries. Good to know. So I feel like for sure they can make it just as good as how they do in Korea. So looking forward to whenever you try it, and let me know next time we talk to each other. So Candy, first off, I know where Candy lives, and I don't know why you're awake at this time. Do you usually wake up at this time? I don't know, but I'm just so shocked that you're here. But welcome, Candy, and so happy Children's Day. You too, happy Children's Day. Candy says, LOL, I'm waiting for Juhan's Instagram. You're hilarious. Okay, I know. So he said he would open his Instagram today, right? Children's Day, May 5th. And so my feeling was that maybe it's going to be at 8 p.m. Korea time or 10 p.m. Korea time. As you guys know, that's usually the time when Monster X and Starship Company announce things, usually in the evening time. So we have until 8 p.m. or 10 p.m. But honestly, now I'm not sure if he's really going to keep to his word. Maybe he just said that date, but then just decided, no, I decided not to do it today. We may never know. So until I know. So we'll see. And I hope like his first picture on Instagram will be a baby picture of him. Wouldn't that be the cutest? Yeah. Anyways, that's Juhan for the month of May. Yeah. If you guys haven't seen my May calendar. Yeah. So for Monster X for May is Juhani here. And then this is the regular 1-0 calendar that I always have. So that's for May. Surely, who knows? I mean, I have my phone notifications sound on. So if suddenly during this live, like it says, hey, Juhani Instagram, I'm gonna let you guys know. That would be cool if it happens during this live. So we'll see. But Candy, are you really staying up this late only because you're waiting for Juhan's Instagram? Stop it. I don't think you should. It's not. No, just go to sleep, and when you wake up, hopefully Juhan's Instagram will come up. Hopefully. Chanya's voice says, Happy Children's Day. I saw Gian post a baby photo of himself earlier. So cute. Yes, I know, right? Is Chanya's voice a Mon Bibit? Are you? I don't know. Given, your username is Chanya's voice, I assume you're an XOL. But if you're also a Mon Bibit, welcome. That's great. Yeah. No, his baby pictures are always so cute. And he always has so many to show. So it's adorable. And then Chanya's voice says, we don't have Children's Day here, but we do have Parents' Day. Get out of here. So I'm wondering, in Germany for Parents' Day, do you have the day off, or it's just just a regular day, you just celebrate it, but it was not a national holiday? But yeah, I think Children's Day, so far I've heard that Korea and I think Japan celebrates it too. But yeah, other than that, I don't think many countries celebrate Children's Day, huh? So I think that's pretty nice about Korea, that for children they make it as a national holiday and a day off. So yeah, that's Korea for you. Nee says cute, all cute. Okay, are you guys responding to my baby picture, or my child picture? Glad you guys think it's cute. Yeah, so I wanted to just share that since today's Children's Day. And then China's voice says, "Oh, that's a very cute photo of you. Thank you guys. I'm glad you guys think so. I admit too, I think I was a pretty cute baby. I mean, a cute child in general. But then I'll be real. When I hit puberty, like after 10 years old, I didn't look so good. I was really my everything was changing, like puberty. I think you guys relate with me, right? We did not look good during puberty, right? But I think finally after college, maybe in my mid-20s, finally I got prettier. So I didn't always look like this, guys. No, puberty messed me up, but thankfully I grew out of it. So yeah, I'm sure you guys relate with me, right? So anyways, but I'm still thankful that I was a pretty cute child. China's voice says, I like your haircut in the photo. I'm glad you did. I think my mom wanted me to look super cute, making my haircut like that, but I'm glad you thought it's cute. And then China's voice says, I think parents like angry kid photos. They'll be like adorable. You know what? That's right. I guess whoever, my mom or dad that took that photo was just like, oh, she looks so cute. She's angry. Take a picture. Yeah, I think that's probably what happened. I don't have many pictures where I look angry though. So I think once they saw it, they just felt like, I don't know, but hopefully I wasn't having a tantrum or something. I hope not, but given they took the photo, hopefully I was okay at that moment. And then Candy says, what time is it there now? LOL, I was sleeping and just woke up. No Instagram. I see. So you were sleeping and then you woke up and you luckily came to my live at this time. You have the best luck I've ever seen, Candy. So right now it is 7:45 p.m. So who knows? Maybe it'll post at 8 p.m. or maybe 10 p.m. We'll see. But we'll see. Yeah. I'm a little bit anxious, but we'll see. Yeah, and then Chanya's voice says, I saw someone jokingly say that Honey said May 5th, but not which year. That's hilarious. You're hilarious. Yes, thinking back about the V Live, he did not say the year. That's right. So maybe he meant, May 5th, but doesn't mean this year, doesn't. Who knows, right? That's Juhani for it. But you know what? As much as I'm excited for Juhani's Instagram, we know that he doesn't post on SNS often. Like, he doesn't post on Fan Cafe often either. And Twitter, of course, like none of them actually post on Twitter often these days. And Instagram just kind of like really random. Like Wano is the only one that really posts the most. Like Hyungwon recently is posting quite often on Instagram. But yeah, Shanu, I knew he was not going to post about it often. And Gion, ever since his issue, he's never posted on Instagram ever since that issue. But I give him like all understandable. He doesn't have to post on public anymore, so just do what he wants to do privately with the fans. But yeah, and then Minhyuk just every so often. But yeah, I am not really. How come I am hasn't? Didn't he say he uses Instagram every day? But he doesn't even post that often. But anyways, you know what? They do what they want to do. But I'm pretty sure we can predict Juhani would not be active on Instagram. Like, he would open it and then maybe not post for like 3 months. Okay, so I mean, it's all good. So even waiting for him to open his Instagram, I'm not surprised we're waiting for it for a while. And if it doesn't happen today, no hard feelings. Okay, it's Juhani. He's not active on social media in general, so yeah, no hard feelings. Okay, so we'll wait and see though. Clarissa, do you usually wake up this early? Because I know where you are, but good morning. Yes, to you, good morning, and good evening from Korea. Wow. And then Clarissa says, we have Children's Day, but it's not a day off. How interesting. That's good to know, but not a day off. It's okay. I think I think it's kind of rare to have a day off for Children's Day, but that is cool that there is Children's Day in your country. And then do you guys like kind of make it a big deal, or is it kind of like a whatever holiday? Sometimes I'm curious like how big of a holiday it is in other countries. But good to know, and happy Children's Day from Korea. And Chanya's voice says, yes, I'm a Monbibit. MX is my ultimate group. That's good to know. But then why is you using Chanya's voice? But it's okay. That's totally you make whatever name you want. You don't have to explain to me. But good to know that you are Monbibit and they're your ultimate group. Awesome. So welcome that we are of the same kind. Yeah, because I'm a Monbibit too, if you don't know by now. But yeah, so anyways, and they are my ultimate group too. So anyways, Chanyo says, and Gian is my ultimate bias. Can you stop it? I didn't change my username because of recognizability. Good to know. Oh, so are you not into EXO anymore? Which is understandable. I'm not gonna judge you, but I am curious if you're no longer interested in EXO. But Gian is also my ultimate bias. So you and me and Chanyo's voice, we are like almost the same person. Well, not really the same person, but we have the same taste. I guess I should say. So good to know. Great. Angela is. It's been a while since I've seen you here. Hello, Angela. Yay. So welcome. Candy says, oh, okay, I'll stick around for at least 15 minutes. Okay. Okay, yeah, but if you suddenly fall asleep, don't worry. Like, you should go to sleep. But yeah, we'll see if we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. And then Candy says, I miss our Shonu already, but I'm glad he's getting rest. I know. I was wondering if anyone was gonna mention it, but I know Candy, yeah, she's Shonu biased. So yeah, it was kind of sad news, right? That they announced that Shanu has to get some more rest because of, yeah, I don't know how bad his eye injury or eye condition is, but I guess it must be really bad because he's going to be on he's going to be on hiatus this month, but then also next month because they said that he wouldn't be doing promotions for the new album. So even for the month of June, he's not going to be. So it just makes I'm kind of, what's the word? A little bit suspicious. Like, why? Or how bad is his injury that he has to go on hiatus for 2 months? So I'm not sure if they're really telling us the whole story because honestly, when was the last time Starship has ever been 100% honest with us? I think never, right? So I'm sure there's more to the story, but they don't want to make us worried, or maybe they just want to only say the surface level, but not really go deep into it. Why he needs to be on hiatus for this long? But let's hope he's fine. I mean, you know what? I was really happy when he posted on Fan Cafe. I totally didn't even expect him to post that, but him saying "I'm good, don't worry," and then like his big old face and showing his eyes are okay. Like I thought that was very kind of him. But I really hope he posts more so that we don't get worried about him. But given he's on hiatus, maybe he won't really try to post that much. But yeah, I know. To all the Shonen biases out there, I feel like you guys are like probably struggling a little bit, to not see him for 2 months, right? But I'm gonna write him letters on Fan Cafe. I'm like, please, can you like post often so that you don't make us worry and that you're doing okay? I kind of, at least on Fan Cafe, he can like update on stuff like that. But we'll see. Who knows? And yeah, just let's just hope and pray that he is gonna get a lot better and then can go back to whatever he's doing, hopefully super soon. And yeah, just give him your good feelings. Chanya's voice says, I'm perfectly fine with Honey not posting off it. I don't want him to feel pressured by it. Totally, right? I'm actually very happy that they're very free on what they do. Like, who knows, sometimes maybe the staff will say, hey, you didn't post for a while, maybe you should post something. Maybe, they might get told to do that. But Honey, though, like I feel like he really doesn't post unless he wants to. And I think that's totally okay. And also, preferred that they only post when they want to. So yeah, no worries about that. And sometimes I felt a little bit sad that fans were kind of pressuring Honey to make an Instagram because he's the only one out of MX that hasn't an Instagram. So I guess he probably felt some pressure by it, but maybe he doesn't want to make it, but maybe because of the pressure, he's probably gonna make it. But I mean, yeah. So I feel like that's also not a good situation, right? But after he makes it, he just be like, so that people can stop bothering him about it. And he only posts once every 3 months. Totally cool. Like only post if he wants to. So yeah, I think that's probably what's gonna happen. But whether it happens today or not, we'll see. And Clarissa says, oh, it's a whatever holiday. Okay, but we buy gifts for the family kids. It's in October. Oh, very interesting. Okay, so it's not like, not like something you go all out for, right? Which is, okay, understandable. Yeah. Kind of a little bit different than Korea. Like in Korea, they really do give gifts and like make the children like really enjoy the holiday, so. Yeah, but good to know. That's really good to know. Chanya's voice says, I still love EXO, but they're just not my ultimate anymore. But I do follow all their comebacks and buy their albums. Oh, good to know. Okay, Totally fine. Yeah. So I mean, I'm glad that you still do like them. I used to be an XOL, by the way. But that was at the time when they were 12. So I liked them from the beginning when they were 12. I was super into XOM. XOM was really so good, but then sadly it just went down the drain so quickly too. So I was really into EXO for XOM. So after XOM is gone, I was just like, I can't really be their fan anymore because that was why I liked them so much. So yeah, so that's why I don't really enjoy EXO a lot these days. But they have some good songs. I admit, I still would listen to their songs, but not interested in any of them. Yeah, now, which is okay. But yeah, I understand you in that sense. So no, yeah, all good. Angela says I've been busy lately, but I'm happy to be here. Oh yeah, no problem. We all live busy lives, don't we? Even me. Like, but randomly today, I'm really not that busy, so that's why I decided to come here. And I'm happy to see you again too. Yeah. So, anyways, no worries. But I just thought like I haven't seen you for a while. So again, really nice to see you again here, Angela. And Candy says, it's got to be really bad. I'm thinking that's why they were sitting on the comeback announcement. Yeah. Candy, that's exactly what I was thinking. So, usually their second comeback would be in March or April, or, Fantasia was in May, but, that got delayed when Shonu's hips or waist got injured. So, yeah, so usually be in spring, but then suddenly, there was like no announcement for a long time. It's like, oh, what's going on? And then finally they said June 1st, and we're like, yay! But then 2 days later, they're like, Shonu can't do it. So it's like, oh, how sad. So it was kind of like a what gave you some medicine and what's the compare I was doing? So first they gave you like some good things, but then they gave you some bad things right after. I forgot what's the expression called, but yeah, so it felt like that. So I felt like, they were trying to delay it as much as possible, seeing if Shanu really could do the promotions or not. So I think that's why they kept delaying it for so long, because definitely it's not normal for them to do a comeback this late, right? So while they were trying to see if Shonu was doing okay or not, but then they're like, no, he's not. So it's like, you know what? They got to do an album. So they decided, yeah, let's just do it. But Shonu can't participate in it. But he is going to be in the album, like singing the songs, I assume. And I want to assume he did do the music video. I hope so. So I want to assume that was probably the last thing he did before he had to like go do whatever he has to do to like heal his eyes and whatever for his body. So I want to assume we will see him at least in those things, but we won't see him during the promotions of the album. So, it's okay. I can live with that. And yeah, seriously, let's just hope Shonu gets better soon, because he's younger than me, by the way. He's younger than me, but I feel like he's way more sick than me. So I really wonder, maybe it's because of like the result of him like being a singer for so long that, all that stress and stress, exhausting your body for so much that his body can't handle it anymore. But then, I thought like he was eating better and exercising a lot. Like he definitely exercises more than me, but sadly he still gets sick. So yeah, I just really wonder, how healthy is he? But let's hope for the best, right? Let's really hope he will get better soon. Chanyo's voice says, it's good that Shonu gets rest. Yeah, I would have felt very apprehensive if they made him promote for real. Yeah, no, totally. So, it must be super bad that they can't have him, go. Shonu might be the type where it's like, no, I'm totally fine. I could do the promotions. He might be that kind of person, but I think now something happened where like it's this bad that he has to sit out, and that's okay. So most important, let's really hope that he gets well soon. And then Candy says it's such a Shonu thing to immediately tell us he's okay. I know, I felt like that too. So like after they announced it, I was feeling so sad for Shonu. I'm like, why is he still sick? Like this poor guy. But then then a few minutes after he posted that, and I was like, oh my gosh, Shonu was so cute. Like for him to do that's just a Shonu thing. So it felt like he was giving us some medicine after hearing some painful news, right? So I really appreciate that, and I'm sure you guys did too, right? And especially Candy's a Shonu bias, so. Definitely very Shonu thing of him. And seriously, I really hope he would post often when he can, even though he's resting, he doesn't have to post, of course, but I hope when he feels like it that he'll post and make us not worry about him. And then Angela says Starship and full transparency doesn't go hand in hand in the same sentence. Exactly right? When was the last time they were ever full transparent and 100% honest? I think never. So yeah, I always feel like there's more to the story that they're not going to tell us, but they don't have to tell us, so they only told us as much as they could. And so let's just hope for the best that things will get better. Chanya's voice said, yeah, Starship does not tell us anything. Got that right. I'm glad you guys know that. Like some people still trust Starship. I don't know who they are. If you are one of them, please don't trust them a lot. Okay, so so they only say surface things, and there's definitely always more to the story. But yeah, I'm glad you guys do know that they would never be transparent or tell us anything deep. So okay, it's not Juhan Instagram sadly, but Wano tweeted saying, oh my gosh, it's a baby picture of him. Let's see this together. Okay, so I wonder if there's any Wano fans here, but oh my gosh, guys, look at him. Oh my goodness, how cute is he? Wow. Well, and also I really like how like you could totally tell that's Wano, right? So I'm not sure if he like did anything to change his face. Given singers, they kind of do want to like try to tweak their face a little. So I'm not saying if any of Monster X did anything to their face. We never know, but anyways, but you can still see that that looks like Wano, right? So I do appreciate when they do show their baby pictures and it's not like, oh, they look like a different person, but no, it really looks him. But then when he was a kid, he broke his wrist or arm or something. Oh my gosh, poor kid. I mean, poor kid, poor guy. But anyways, back, who knows? Maybe he was roughhousing and injured his arm. But I personally, when I was a child, I never got any kind of injury like that. So, but given they're little boys, they probably do have that often, right? But yeah, how cute. Gosh, I can't handle how cute he was as a baby. So yeah, Wano for sure was such a cute baby. And then what he wrote in this tweet, 아가 사진은 다 내가 데리고 있다. Okay, so he said baby pictures, so all baby pictures, I 데리고 있다, like I bring to you. So yeah, right. 데리고 있다 means I'm bringing to you. Yeah. So he's just saying, just very simple. I'm bringing baby pictures to you. Yeah. If you guys didn't see it, let's see it again. How cute is he? Wow, so cute. If you guys saw the Gion baby, if you guys don't have fan cafe access, if not, I'll show it to you. I don't mind. I'm pretty sure Starship's not going to come after me. Gihyun's not going to come after me either, right? But just in case if you guys don't have fan cafe access, we could see Gihyun's baby picture here. Look at him. Can you believe it? So kind of interesting. He has kind of big eyes when he was a baby. Like, I don't know how eyes work when you're a baby to when you're an adult, but when he's an adult, like his eyes got small, but I guess he got more fat in his eyelids, I guess. So then that's what got him to have like small eyes now. But I just found it interesting how when he was a baby, his eyes were kind of big, right? Anyways, yeah. Oh my god, just what a cute little baby is he. I can't stand it. Oh my gosh. But seriously, Minhyuk baby pictures are the cutest things. Why is he not posting one? It's okay, but he's gonna do Boguship show. No, sorry. Today, actually, it's not a live broadcast of Bookship show today. So we already know that it was pre-recorded. So he's busy doing something. But Minhyuk baby picture's adorable. Anyways, yeah. So next comment. I can't believe there are so many people here right now. It's honestly quite. Yeah, and I still haven't even showed the second dessert yet. But I want to get through these comments before I eat the next one. So Clarissa says, after that 1.0 age thing, I don't expect anything from Starship. Oh my gosh. So do you guys, okay, I don't know if you guys have seen my past videos, but I made a video giving my opinion on how old is 1.0 because I was explaining like the whole Korean age system. I don't know if you guys understand the Korean age system after watching my videos. I felt like when I watched back on my videos, I'm like, did I really explain it clearly? Because I don't think I did. But anyways, in that video, I try to like give the whole conclusion about the Korean age system and then also relating to how old I think 1.0 is. Wait, guys. Okay, Minhyuk just posted on Fan Cafe. Please, is it a baby picture? Oh my gosh. Okay, sorry that we keep going back and forth. Like there's so much going on right now for Monster X stuff. Okay. It's not a baby picture. That's why I react this way. So he's posting the Domino's pizza. So if you guys saw his last radio show, he did like a whole Bookship show all about Domino's pizza. And so this is definitely that pizza that I tried in the last video I did. If you guys were there, where I was showing the potato pizza. Yeah, that's exactly how it looks like. So I ate that in my last mukbang. So he only wrote on here yum yum, which basically means yum yum but Korean way. Yeah, so he's eating it too, dude. So okay, if you guys remember my review, if not, no worries, I'll just say it again. But it is definitely a super filling pizza. Like, it is so filling. It almost like after 2 slices, I was so full. Like, it is just so much carbs. It's just a crazy carby pizza. But for Minhyuk, since he's so skinny, he should definitely eat this one. So hopefully he'll get all his calories in there and fatten up. So he can definitely eat it. And also he's way taller than me, so he can handle it. But for me, it's delicious, of course, but it is just so much calories and so many carbs. So yeah, but Minhyuk, why is there no baby picture yet? Nope, nothing. I'm just checking to see if he did any second comment or something, but nope. Nope, he's just enjoying his Children's Day eating pizza. Oh, I'm not surprised. Yeah, me too. On Children's Day, I'm also eating stuff that I like for myself too. So I think we're all treating ourselves on Children's Day for all the things that we want. But also, it's past 8 p.m. in Korea, guys, by the way, and still nothing about Juhan's Instagram. So it's okay. By the way, so Candy, go sleep. No worries. Okay, go to sleep, and hopefully in a few hours we'll see if Juhani posts anything. Okay, so what was I talking about right before? Like, what was I talking about right before Minhyuk? I saw Minhyuk's post. It's okay. So I think, okay, let me read the comment and then maybe I'll come back. Right. Clarissa says, after that 1-0 age thing. Yeah, okay. You don't expect, okay. So I made a video saying my opinion about 1-0's age. So long story short, I think he's born in 1992 because there are many instances where like the Monsta X members call him the oldest brother in the group. And I'm like, isn't it Shanu, not 1-0? But, you know, the way that they said it, like it could mean like he's just one of the oldest ones, not like the oldest one. So, you know, both Shanu and 1-0 are considered the same age in Monsta X. So, you know, so they both technically are the oldest ones in the group. So maybe they said it that way to 1-0 just because, you know, they're both the same age. But then also there is another point where like if he meets someone that is born 1991, so he would not call them an older brother, or maybe he does sometimes. I've seen that happen. He does sometimes, and sometimes he doesn't. So I was very confused about that. Is he, you know, possibly 1992, but a fast birthday of 1992? So then it depends on what year he went to school. He registered into school. Either he was registered into the class that is all born 1992 or into the class that's all born 1991. In my opinion, I think he is born 1992 and he got registered into the class of all 1991. So then he will consider the people born 1991 all his same age as him. So then technically Shanu should be calling 1-0 older brother, but because who knows why that Starship wants him to be younger, maybe because Shanu is the leader, so they want him to be the oldest one, and and 1-0. What is going on today? Okay, so, and sorry, but Juhan just posted on Fan Cafe. What is it gonna be? Oh no, I already saw like the title. It's about Oricon. So, you know, today, May 5th, their Flavors of Love album in Japan drops. So he wrote here, Oricon Iuido Hago. So on Oricon charts in Japan, so they got first place. That's right. Gihan also wrote that earlier today. So they got first place. Not surprised. Like they're super popular in Japan, by the way. And then he wrote, today is my favorite Children's Day. Instagram open handa nado ije. Okay, he said, now I will be opening the Instagram. Hint는 내 생일. Okay, and he said, hint is my birthday. So I think that means on the time birthday, 10:06 p.m. in Korea. I think that's from what I assume of what he wrote here. I think that is when he will open his Instagram. Am I psychic or what? Not really psychic, but I was thinking either 8 p.m. or 10 p.m. because, you know, that's when Starship usually posts something. But yeah, that's my guess, since he wrote here, just hint my birthday. So at first I thought, is it his name is going to have his birthday or something? But then, you know, since the previous sentence he wrote is that I'm going to open the Instagram, and then the hint is my birthday. So connecting the two together, I think at 10:06 p.m. in Korea, that will be when he announces it, when he opens it. So guys, I hope so. I hope I'm interpreting this correctly, but that is what I think is going to happen in about 2 hours from now. So Candy, go to sleep and I'll see you in 2 hours then. So that's so amazing. So he is going to post, so he is going to open his Instagram today and not next year on Children's Day. So yeah, so thankfully Juhan, updated us that he will open his Instagram today. Wow, guys. So I hope you guys are super excited for that. Again, I'm pretty sure he's only going to post every 3 months, but at least, yeah, he's finally going to have an Instagram, and, you know, who knows what will happen after. Yeah. Oh, how exciting, guys. So sorry, let's go back to the previous topic about 1-0's age. Yeah. So then, 1-0's recent Ohoho video vlog is that he was doing like this thing at the gym to like kind of like measure his body fat or body muscle, just doing like some kind of body screening of his body, and then we see the screen, and they even zoom in on the screen, and it says his birthday, March 1st, 1992. And so some fans were saying, I think that was a typo, or some fans are saying, oh my gosh, does this prove that he really is born in 1992? Now, my opinion after I saw that, and in all honesty, how could you really make a typo on that thing where, like, you know, it measures your body health and everything? So it's like a medical equipment, not medical equipment, but it's, you know, for health things. Like, it's kind of, you know, you have to be very accurate on all your stats and stuff. So I feel like it's not a mistake that they wrote in there 1992. And so, you know, given they have to make it so accurate, right? So even though technically on his career profile it says 1993, but, you know, for your actual like health and like, you have to be honest, right? So I think that's why they wrote on there 1992. And so just my opinion, guys, I think that kind of confirmed for me that he is born in 1992. And you know, here's the thing, even though technically Shanu should call him older brother, but I have Korean friends where like they are like 1 or 2 years apart and they call each other by their names, not calling each other like older sister or older brother. Like it all depends on the person. So if Wano and Shanu have a good relationship and they don't mind calling each other just by their names, then that's totally fine. But then for the other members, of course, they always call Wano older brother. Like I've never ever seen them like not. Actually, there was one time I remember in a very old Monster X video that Gihyun was referred to Wano as just Wano, and I was just like, that is weird. I rarely hear him say it, but it was an old video. But I think at that time maybe they were thinking like, since they wrote him as 1993, that they'll put him as the same age as Gihyun and Minhyuk. Maybe they were figuring that out, but I think after a while they decided no, not to do that. Maybe because it was awkward for them to call Wano as like not an older brother. So who knows what was going on? But I think there was a time back early in their day to try to figure out what to call each other and going by what age they go by. But thankfully they figured it out, and it went this way. So I hope I just made sense. But in my opinion, I do think he is born in 1992. But I think they're all going to call each other the same. I'm pretty sure Shanu and Wano will still call each other friends because they technically are. They're both born in 1992, to be honest. But, as long as they have mutual understanding to call each other friends, that's totally fine. And everyone else still call Wano older brother. And that's it. So don't think too much about it. I feel like they've always been doing it this way, in my opinion. So not to worry about it. That's all I have to say. And then the military thing, I know is a whole different story, but I don't want to talk too much, and I need to really show this next dessert. So I'll talk more about that later if you guys are curious about my opinion on the military stuff. So Candy says, what do you have for dessert? Okay, I know, but let me finish these comments and then I'll get to the last dessert I'm going to show you guys. So, and then Chanya's voice says, they gave us good and then bad news. Yes, I know, right? Yeah, they always do that. I feel like it's always a roller coaster being a Monbibit. Am I right, guys? Always. So just even the news when like suddenly Wano is not in the group anymore, that was the biggest roller coaster all of us have ever been through, right? But now nothing can shake us, right? We're like, this is nothing. We're fine. So anyways, yeah. I just feel like we're kind of like that now. And Chanya's voice says, I'm sure he'll be in the album. Not sure about the MV, but they could put him in without him needing to do much. I guess we'll see. Yeah, that's my guess, to be honest. Yeah, so we will see. Chanya's voice also said, I was already apprehensive when Gihyun sang at a concert with a broken rib. I know. Oh my gosh. So even if Shanu really wanted to promote, I don't want him to. That's right. Let's not get into that moment where Gihyun broke his rib and the next day was the concert, but he is something else. That's all I have to say. But you know what? He said he would really regret it, like his whole entire life, if he didn't do that concert. Like, I think I could really, really understand him that, and thankfully, I mean, there was a few times where he was dancing and then everyone was like, don't dance. But it was, just thankfully he didn't really cause himself more injury. That was most important. And honestly, I think if I were in his position too, I would totally regret not being able to, like, even just sitting there and like being with the fans, all those fans that paid to see all 7 of them perform. And like, even though Gihyun had to sit down, but still I can just really imagine just so much regret. So, thankfully he just sat down most of the time. That one time he danced, but that was okay. And he still sang beautifully, like even with a broken rib. That's Gihyun for you. So that just proved how great he is. So thankfully, Shanu is not really like that, given he could have, or, he would have been like, let me do the promotion, but I'll just sit down. Maybe he would have done that. But I think, sadly, his health or whatever condition he has is that serious that he can't even sit down during promotions. Then, yeah, it must be really bad. So let's just really hope he's getting better. Candy says, baby Wano. I know, right? So, what great timing we have. I mean, given it's nighttime, usually at nighttime, Monster X are posting a lot of stuff. So this is great. Like, I can show you guys, at real time, all this stuff. So it's so fun. Yeah, baby one is so cute. Oh my god, so tiny. Angela says, oh my god, so tiny. I know, so tiny. Angela says, how? He didn't change. I know, right? He didn't change at all, right? He's such a cute baby. And then China's voice says, oh, that's an adorable baby pic of one. I agree. And then Angela says, oops. Oh no, I lost it. Okay. Angela says, Wano still looks like that precious little boy. I agree, right? Glad you guys agree with me. And then Candy says, Gihyun is such a cute baby. I know. Again, yes, I agree with all you guys. And then Chanya's voice says, I love Gihyun's baby pic where he has black smudges on his cheeks. That's his one. That's his famous one, I think. I'm sure you know which one I mean. I do. And there's an official Polaroid of it. Oh my gosh, so adorable. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. And it's his most famous baby pic. I think it is the cutest one for sure. And Candy says, LOL, our MX notifications are going off at the same time. Oh, adorable. If you were like real time at the adorable. I love it. And then Chanya's voice says, weirdly, I always thought of Wano as a 92 liner. I'm glad you did. I mean, think about it, because the whole time they've been in Monster X, we always consider Wano and Shanu the same age. And so given Shanu we know is 92, and then Wano considered the same age as him because he's like a fast birthday, but still, yeah, I always would think to him as well that he's 92 because I never see him like be like really close with like 93. He's like, oh, we're all 93, he never says that, so that also gave me a hint that I don't think he's really 93. But yeah, he never felt that way with the 93 years, and so only with Shanu with 92. So yeah, I always consider him as a 92, but he also could be considered 91 because of his fast birthday, but that's let's not worry about that. But and yeah, in my opinion, I have rarely seen him call a 91 person like as an older brother, like by default. So like he would always like catch himself or something. So yeah, just my opinion. Stephanie, I'm so glad you're here and at a good time for you, I assume, right? I know where Stephanie is. So hello, Stephanie. Really nice to see you at this time. And I still have a lot to do actually in this live. So you didn't come late, by the way. There's still so much we got to talk about. And so anyways, Chanya's voice says, I'm getting hungry now. If you guys want to eat dinner at the same time, eat together with me at the same time, please do. I don't mind it. So you guys can do that. Candy says, LOL. Okay, so I might take a nap for a possible 2. Okay, no problem. Wait. Possible 10 p.m. announcement. Okay, but I think when you wrote that, it was before Juhan wrote on Fan Cappy, right? Oh my gosh, I'm so late on these comments. So I'll just try to read them faster now. Yes, and Angela says, Juhan just posted. And Candy says his first Instagram post is going to be a Juhan baby picture, I think. I really hope so. Given it's Children's Day, it has to be, right? Yeah, so Juhan also was such a cute baby. He better post. Yeah, it better be. Like, I can't imagine he wouldn't. And then Stephanie says, I just woke up and feel a little dead, but it's currently 1 p.m. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I guess you still are not really the normal sleeping schedule, but it's okay. Welcome that you woke up and also joined me on my live again. That's great. I really didn't think many people would join, so this is great. Okay, welcome, just welcome. And then Chanya's voice says, yes, it will totally be a baby pic, of course, right? And then Angela says, even if Juhan posts only once a year, I'm happy. I'm glad you say that. I feel like would be only a few times a year, right? But I would be happy to. Just any time is fine, of course, yeah. And then Candy says, okay, yes, I'm going to take a nap. See you guys later. So bye, Candy. And thank you for joining me, and see you soon later, whatever. And then Clarissa said he's 30 in a video, so I guess he will enlist soon too. And then Clarissa says, and on No Mercy, New York description says 1994. Okay, there is so much like weird things going on with that. And this is finally the last comment. Okay, so I have so much opinion on that, Clarissa, and I'll see that for later if there's time to talk about it, because I really need to go after this last dessert. So if you guys are on the Universe app, I think also people posted on Twitter is that about my laundry, not laundry, what is this? This is called a stop. Why am I going off topic? Anyways, it just finished. So Monster X did something on Universe app, and so they posted this picture of them eating donuts. If you guys remember what I'm talking about, I hope you guys remember it when they were posting these. So like they were doing like this kind of quiz thing, and so if you are subscribed to them on the Universe app, they would be sending those private messages and saying like, try to guess what this is, and then if we do guess it right, then they win this reward. And so the reward is like this donut, and so I've always saved the pictures because I'm like, I have never seen this donut in Korea and it looks amazing. So I saved the pictures because I wanted to find it one day. So this donut, that's the box it comes in, right? And so that's the box. And yeah, do you see there's like a smiley face and it says they're Knotted Donuts. So that's the company name, Knotted Donuts. And then here, I think this is Juhani's photo where he posts about the donuts, right? So don't those donuts look amazing? Now, let's be real. It's like a what's the word? A calorie explosion. It's like, seriously, maybe 1,000 calories right here, but I've never seen such a donut before, and especially in Korea. So I was like, one day I really want to find it and eat it. And then luckily today of all days, so I went to go see my friend today, and she lives in this neighborhood that I rarely go to, but it's a pretty famous neighborhood in Korea, in Seoul, Korea. And so I was randomly walking around because I wanted to explore her neighborhood, and I found the donut place. I was like, I can't believe it. I finally found it. So I think this donut place is only in one store, like only one area in Seoul. And so what are the chances that I found it? But also lucky to my friend that she lives near it. Like seriously, like my friend thankfully is not into sweets, so she's not going to gain 5,000 pounds because of all the bakeries around her neighborhood. But I couldn't believe that my friend lives near it. So the company is called Knotted Donuts, and the donuts are not knotted as you saw. They're like filled with cream inside. And again, it's going to be so much calories, but I do want to try it for the first time and let you guys know how the donut tastes like. And so when Monster X were talking about this donut, they said it's like super delicious and you guys have to try it. And I'm like, yes, one day if I could find it, I would definitely try it. And so it just happened today. I luckily found it, like legit. My friend told me, hey, you should probably go to this place place because it's very unpopular and it's a pop-up store or blah blah blah. And then I was like, okay, sure, I'll go there. And then it was my plan to go there and then go home. And so it just happened to be the donut place that Monster X showed on Universe app, and I was like, what are the chances? My friend led me to a Monster X related place. My friend, by the way, is not a Monbibit, but she knows I love Monster X. But yeah, she doesn't know anything that I know about this because of Monster X. But I was so happy to find this. So here is the donut. So they had so many different flavors at this donut place, but the original one, which is this one, is called milk cream donut, and as you can see, it is so it's like diabetes, like instant diabetes, I feel. But thankfully, I'm still young that I could eat this and digest it okay. But seriously, I guys, if you guys, anyways, so much sugar and cream in there, but I want to assume it's going to be delicious. So I got the milk cream flavor, and also a second one, I got Earl Grey flavor. So I love Earl Grey tea, anything Earl Grey pastry. I always like it. So I decided to get this just to see if it does taste good. And also that's like a little decoration that they have for just their company does it. So it's super cute stuff. So I'm going to try the milk cream donut first, and I will always be honest about my review, okay? But the thing is, I usually like anything sweet. So, I mean, you can't go wrong with it, right? But I do have a limit. Like, if it's, like, too sweet, then it's like, I wish it, but let us see. So, ooh, okay, see, there's, like, a cute little design on here. Okay, let's go ahead and try this cream first. I don't want to waste this cream, so this, on this paper thing. Wow! That is so light and fluffy. Oh, my. Wow, this is already gonna wow. It's just gonna wow. Okay. But first off, of course it's very sweet. It is so sweet, but it is so delicious. Like this is oh my gosh, how am I gonna survive this? Like probably I can't even sleep tonight because I'm gonna be on such the sugar high or something. But oh my gosh. So first off, as you can see, it's kind of a mess because it's like sorry, I almost fell off my chair. So yeah, but wow. I don't know how to explain this taste. So first off, it's so light and fluffy. How do they do this? It's so now I thought it basically seems like whipped cream. This really does. So it's not as frothy as whipped cream, but it's like if you mix whipped cream with a little bit of vanilla ice cream, it seems like this, and you make it fluffy. This seems like what it would be like. Wow. I don't know how Korea does it. Oh, I just tasted some chocolate, some white chocolate. That was random. So there's some random white chocolate, like yeah, I felt like that totally tasted like chocolate. Wow. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is totally. Oh my gosh. Guys, I'm so sorry you can't enjoy this with me. This is really amazing. But totally, like if you're so much sugar though, like this is really not healthy. That's the thing. It tastes amazing, but health-wise, this is the worst thing you could eat for your health. But this is so delicious. Like definitely, I'm not gonna go there and eat it again because it's so far away from where I live, actually, which is a good thing. But wow, I cannot believe how amazing this is, but also how unhealthy it is. So it's like I feel both happy and sad at the same time. But I'm gonna try the bread of it, which is like a donut. So let's see. Oh my. This is crazy. This is like, oh my gosh, wow. Okay, I don't know how to explain this kind of donut. This is wow. Okay, no, okay. The donut bread, okay. After I get over the fact that the filling is so delicious, but this donut bread, now that I think about it, is normal. So how regular donut bread would be? The thing is, there is an extra fragrant in the bread. Okay. So it's this is so hard to explain. Do you guys have Krispy Kreme donuts in your country? It's similar, but this one, it feels more bready than Krispy Kreme donut bread. So personally for me, I think this tastes better than the Krispy Kreme type. So this is so fattening. I need to stop, but that is really delicious. It is. So bad for you, but so delicious. Okay, and then while I'm on this like sugar high, might as well just keep going. So I really want to try the Earl Grey one. Are you guys a fan of Earl Grey tea? I wonder, or if you guys have ever tried it in like baked goods. I'm gonna taste the cream first, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be amazing. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Yep, that is full on Earl Grey tea taste. Wow. So it's not as light and fluffy as the milk cream. So you remember I was saying the milk cream is like super whipped cream type. This is definitely like thicker, like custard. Mm-hmm. So it's totally custard type, the Earl Grey type, which again, I don't mind. I love custard too. This is like Earl Grey custard. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm really gonna, how am I gonna sleep tonight? There's no way I can sleep tonight. This is totally crazy. Oh my gosh. So anyway, so you see like the filling is not like coming out compared to the milk one. So it's like totally inside there, like a custard, what a custard donut should be. So let's go ahead and take a bite of it. Oh my gosh, what a mess is this? Oh my gosh. Yeah, so you can see the custard coming out there in the middle. That's so amazing. That's really an amazing donut. The one thing I like about the donut bread texture is that when you bite into it, it's like a little bit chewy. Like not in a bad way. It's like in a really good way. It's like fluffy and chewy at the same time. How the heck did they make a donut like that? Is it because of butter? Something, or maybe they like whip it in some way, but that's amazing. That's amazing. And I need to stop. That is all I'm gonna eat. I'm really gonna, how am I gonna continue? I don't know how I'm gonna eat this all by myself because my mom can't eat sugary stuff. So I'll figure it out. But hope you guys enjoyed my mukbang of these crazy amazing Korean desserts. I would highly recommend, yet not really, because they are so unhealthy. But seriously amazing. Where is okay? No, it's okay. Okay, so seriously amazing. And now let me go and read you guys' comments. Okay. Oh my gosh. I feel the sugar high coming already. If I say some no, I need to be careful. I'm gonna try and not say some crazy things, but forgive me, guys. I'm like going a little bit crazy. So okay, I just lost you guys. Okay, so I'll remember about Clarissa talking about the ages in the military. I'll talk about that briefly later because I feel like you guys might be curious of what I think about it. Stephanie says donuts. Yep. And then Stephanie says I should eat breakfast so I don't starve. Please do. So I hope me eating like prompted you to go eat breakfast. So no problem. Squishy, I can't believe you're here. You guys, I can't believe you guys are here. Okay, Squishy, hello again. And then Chanya's voice says, yes, those donuts look amazing. I'm glad even through my video that you guys can see it is. It looks amazing and the taste is the taste is crazy. It's great, but so unhealthy. Like I'm being real, so unhealthy. But you know what? Isn't it only unhealthy food tastes the best? So what can we do? We can't have the best of both worlds. Okay. And Stephanie says, hi, Squishy, so cute. And then Squishy saying hello is very nice. And then Chanya's voice says, it's destiny. It's destiny. You mean about I'm talking about, my friend telling me to go there, and it turned out, yes, it was destiny. I was so I felt like, yeah. When I was like, yeah, it definitely felt that way for sure. And then Squishy says, I'm currently eating dinner and this is still making me hungry. No worries. I mean, if you're still hungry, go eat something. It's totally okay. I'm not judging you. So yeah. I don't know. Like, I don't know if it's a bad or good thing that you joined me while I was eating because it makes you more hungry. Whatever. You do what you want, but I don't judge you. No worries. And then Angela says, funny, that style of donut is very popular in my country. And one of the best bakeries in the country is in my city. They are divine, fresh, out of the oven. Well, Angela, I can't remember what country you're in, or I don't even think you told me, but that's so interesting. So maybe this type of donut originated from your country. Maybe, I don't know who started it, but this is my first time seeing this kind of donut in Korea. Unless maybe a mom and pop shop in Korea probably made this before, but just recently in Korea, this type of donut, knotted donuts, like this, it just Korean people found it and then they just made it explode. It's like saying this is so amazing. So I want to assume this was the first store that introduced this donut and then making all the Koreans go crazy, because I had to stand in line for this donut too. So I can't remember how, maybe I had to wait like 20 minutes in line before I could order it and get it. So yeah, it was quite a long time to get these donuts. So yeah, in Seoul, at least, the Koreans are going crazy over this donut. But also, I thought Koreans don't usually like sweet stuff. Like this is like too sweet. Like I'm pretty sure it's like 1,000 calories for one donut. Like the amount of sweetness, I can't handle it, but I'll eat it eventually. Of course I will, but wish me luck that my health will be okay. Yeah, so very interesting. So maybe everything I explained about the donut, maybe you relate with me, is probably the same as your country, which is amazing. But this is my first time ever trying this kind of donut though. So yeah, it's amazing. Squishy says the only thing close to that, not close to that, we have here in Australia is Krispy Kreme. Yes, so that me too. The only thing I can compare this to is Krispy Kreme, but this for sure is better than Krispy Kreme. So if ever you get this type of donut style, if ever you guys find it, it's so unhealthy but so delicious. That's all I have to say about it. And Krista says we have a dessert here that looks like this donut. It looks so good. That's so interesting. Maybe I guess Korea's just late on this because I really, this is my first time even seeing this, even though I lived in America for a while. I haven't seen this donut before, so I guess Korea's late on it, but it's also like the biggest thing going on. Like long lines there, everyone wants it. So yeah, um, and Squishy says they look so good, but that cream would make me so ill. Oh my gosh, yeah. It's so delicious, but so much. I know. Again, I totally understand. Like this is why I need to stop, and I don't know if I could finish this by tomorrow, but I'll do my best because it wouldn't taste good after a while. But I'll do my best. Clarissa says, no, I reread that, sorry. And then Chanya's voice says, I have a feeling you'll be visiting your friend more often. I know, oh my gosh, no. My friend actually wants me to visit her more often. So I feel like you're channeling my friend's energy. But here's the thing. When I went to go get this donut, I don't know why, but they were giving it to everyone that was buying it today. I don't know why, but after I bought my donut, they gave me a coupon saying, hey, the next time you come within the next 6 months, you get one free donut. I'm like, don't do this to me. So I just have to go anytime again within the next 6 months and show them that coupon they gave me, and I get one free donut. Like, no, like I mean then. Oh, so when I saw that, I'm like, that means I have to come again. But also at the same time, like, how can I handle this much sweetness? Like, I still feel like I'm going crazy right now, like with all this sugar in me. But yeah, I think I will go see my friend again soon. And I'm sure she'll also like it too. So yeah, I will. So you're so funny, Chanya's voice. You sound like my friend. So anyways, Stephanie says Earl Grey is one of my favorites. I'm glad you think so too. Russian Earl Grey is my favorite version. I have never heard of Russian Earl Grey, but I don't think I've ever even seen it in Korea. But let me look it up. But I'll look it up, and I definitely would like to try because I love Earl Grey regardless. So I thank you for the suggestion. One day I'll find it. And then Squishy says, I have not tried Earl Grey tea before. Really? But it's a popular tea choice at the cafe I work at. I am shocked. You work at a cafe and it's the most popular tea and you have not tried it? Unless you're not a tea fan. If you're not a tea fan, then I understand. But personally for me, it's one of my favorites along with chai tea. Chai was it? No, Thai tea. But I like chai tea too, and green tea, black milk tea, Earl Grey tea. I love all tea, so I'm not the right person to ask about this, but Earl Grey is definitely one of my favorites. So do try it and let me know if it's your taste or not. It might not be your taste, and that's okay, but I do recommend it indeed. Let's see, Squishy's. No, sorry, I reread that. Chanya's voice says, I love Earl Grey. Glad we have so many Earl Grey lovers. But I've never had a dessert made with it. Get out of here. Is it not made in Germany? Anything Earl Grey as a pastry? I am shocked because Korea, they have Earl Grey cakes. They have Earl Grey donut, Earl Grey cookies. I have seen so many Earl Grey things in Korea. So if you have not, one day, Germany, surely they have to an Earl Grey dessert, surely, because it tastes great. Like, I think better than the tea, but maybe because of all that sugar. But anything Earl Grey is just wonderful. So I recommend it if you ever find it. Squishy says, I don't actually eat tea. Never mind. And if you're not a tea fan, don't drink it. But if you ever acquire the tea taste, Earl Grey is definitely one of the good ones out there. Stephanie says, I think my favorite tea might be strawberry. I have never heard of a strawberry tea. Is this really real? I will. Oh wait, drink. Wait. No, wait. These are two different people. Wait, I mean drink. Oh, got it. Okay. I got what you mean, Squishy. Don't worry about that. And Stephanie says, eat the tea leaves. And then Squishy says, I like iced tea, but that's about it. Okay, iced tea is not really tea though. But okay, I see. And then okay, no problem. But strawberry tea, I need to find that because that sounds interesting. I never heard that before. Chanya's voice says that looks so good. Yep, it is good, but so unhealthy. Just always want to put that out there. And Squishy says, also, sorry if someone asked before, but have you listened to the new MX Japanese songs? And which is your favorite? Mine is Secret. Okay, no one asked me this yet. But the thing is, I have Melon, so I'm always subscribed to Melon to listen to any songs in Korea, but I don't see it on Melon yet. So I'm wondering why. But it's on iTunes, right? Is that the only place it's on? But sadly, I need to wait until they release it on Melon. I don't know when, but until then I could stream it and listen to it, and then I could let you know my review on it. But the thing is, I was a fan of Neo Universe, which I think it is in this album, right? So, the songs they released beforehand, Wanted, Neo Universe, and Flavors of Love. Out of those three, no, I like Wanted too. Flavors of Love is just okay for me, but no, actually, I think I like Wanted the most so far out of those three songs. But Secret, okay, there are other songs I really, really want to hear. this whole time I was talking to you guys, I had something stuck on my lip, but okay, maybe you guys didn't see that. Hopefully not. Okay, so anyway, I do want to hear their other songs because they also have great sidetracks as always. Like Monsta X, they're just so good at what they do. So I will remember the song Secret. And so hopefully next time when I come to a live and I could give you guys my review of the Japanese songs, I will love to. And then maybe we could like listen to snippets together on Melon for me. So we shall see next time. Chanya's voice says, I'll put these desserts on my bucket list. Yes, on your bucket list at least. Yes, please do. And one day, Chanya's voice, I wish you luck. It will appear in your country soon. And Chanya's voice says, new Japanese songs are amazing. I love all new songs. I can never decide favorite songs with MX. Ain't that the truth? Like all their songs are usually super good for real. So sadly, I can't listen to it yet, but I really hope it'll be on Melon soon so I could listen to it soon. Squishy says, my little sister actually listened to the new songs and she likes them all. Her favorite is also Secret. Oh, I'm so proud. Okay, hey, if your little sister becomes a mom baby, we welcome her, of course, but I'm very proud. So I really am so curious to hear Secret. I will do one day, hopefully I can listen to it soon. Stephanie says, I think the only times I've waited in line for a long time is at conventions. Oh, I have waited for like an hour just to buy breakfast. But I have been to conventions before, not in Korea, but in America. Was it in America? I can't remember. I've been to conventions before, and yeah, that really sucks. But in Korea, given it's not Korea, but Seoul in general, it's a very dense populated area. So when something gets trendy or super popular, then there's always a long line. Like I can't believe everyone, for some reason on Children's Day, all wanted to go to the neighborhood that I was in and all wanted to try these fancy dessert places. Like what are the chances of that, right? Even my friend was like, oh my gosh, why today is so busy? Like, even though she lives there, she felt like it was quite unusual that today on Children's Day is so busy. And I'm like, I know, right? So, so I'm not sure if that's really common. But for me, though, yeah, I had to wait at least 20 minutes at each place I went to until I could get a chance to order. So, yeah, I'm not sure. But okay. But anyways, in general, in Korea, I have waited in lines many times. It's just what can we do? But it's just good to know your experience. Yeah. Squishy says also so random, but you look so pretty today. You stop it, Squishy. Okay. Well, given I went out today to meet my friend, that's why I kind of have I still have the makeup on that I went to go see her and stuff. But you are too kind. Like you need to stop it. Like she told me this before too, but yeah, I'll try and accept it. But thank you so much. I guess I did my makeup quite well today. Thank you. And Stephanie says chai tea is also good. Glad you agree, but I 100% prefer latte. I agree as well. It's so good. My choice as well. When I said chai tea, I meant chai tea latte. Yeah, that's the best. And also Thai tea, Thai milk tea. Is that what it's called? Yeah. Thai ice milk tea. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, anything, making sure it has milk in it is always the best, for real. Chanya's voice says, Germany probably has desserts with it, but I just haven't tried it yet. Good to know. So definitely keep it in mind when you go to a pastry shop or something like that and try it. Wow. Great that I have someone like going to go out there to try it because I definitely recommend it. Squishy says, I was so sure I saw Korean Mom Baby playing the new album on Melon. Get out of here! Are you sure? Okay, hold on. I need to my hands are like a little bit sticky, so while I clean my hands, maybe just enjoy on my calendars and whatever background stuff is here. 1 second. So the album was released on May 5th, right? So I assumed was at like at 12 a.m., but I remember I checked after 12 a.m. and I didn't see it on Melon. So maybe did it post like a few hours ago or something? Well, let me go check it right now. So let's see. But yeah, if it's not right, that if I don't see it on Melon, but that Korean Mom Baby somehow played on, I don't know what to say about that. But let me go see. Oh my. It is here. Oh my gosh. But I swear after midnight it wasn't here. So I don't know when this was released, but okay. Yes, here's showing proof. It is here on Melon now. That is awesome. So let me give it all the ratings first. And all that's good stuff. Okay. Well, guys, I don't want to do this live for so long. I didn't expect I would do it for so long, but oh my god, there are 11 songs in this album. Wow. But hold on, 2 of them are Japanese version of Follow and Fantasia. So technically I don't need to listen to that. So there's Reverse Day. So I'm gonna say all the songs that I haven't heard before. So Reverse Day, Diamond Heart, Secret. Oh, Love Killer Japanese version. So we could skip that. Detox. Oh, Wish on the Same Sky is here. So we already know that was released last year, right? Yeah, wow. They added, okay, anyways, Wish on the Same Sky and then Neo Universe and then Flavors of Love. So that wow, okay, this there's so much. I don't know if I should do it in this live. Okay, let me think about it. But first off, thank you so much that you told me it is on Melon. So I don't know what time it released, but thank goodness it's now on Melon. I can't wait to listen to it. So maybe in the next live I'll give my review of the whole Japanese albums. Let me think about it. Anyways, there's just so much. There's so much sugar, so much energy in me going on right now. But I'm gonna try and keep calm. Okay, so maybe it was another streaming service. No, no. So yeah, as I just showed you, it is on Melon now. Thank goodness. Chanya's Voice says I listen to on Spotify. That's so interesting. Why? Like I didn't think Spotify would carry the Japanese songs, but I'm glad they do. That's awesome. By the way, if you guys don't know Spotify, it is here in Korea, but you have to pay for it. So I can't use it for free. So the only way to use Spotify is if you pay for it. So I'm like, there's no point in me doing that because I already pay for Melon every month. So it's basically the same thing, having to pay for it. So I'm kind of jealous of you guys that you can listen to it for free, right? But you just see ads. So in Korea, that's not it, but it's okay because of like there's so many different streaming music platforms in Korea. So I just go with Melon because it's the most popular, and we'll go towards we'll go towards the charts, for Monster X winning stuff. So I just only subscribe to Melon and hopefully stream away that it helps them. Stephanie says, oh wait, right, I waited in line for my first tattoo. Oh wow, I didn't think you had to wait for a tattoo because don't you have to do an appointment? But anyways, they do them sometimes at the convention I used to go to, and I wait about 3 hours to be amongst the first. That is, well, if that tattoo artist was worth waiting for, you go, buddy. That is something. Wow. And Stephanie says I was actually first, but this girl butted in before me. It pissed me off, but to be honest, I barely slept and had no food, so it was probably for the best. No worries. So sometimes things work out, right? But I hate people that cut you in line. Sadly, that happens to me kind of often in Korea, but it's usually old people that cut me in line. So, since they're a lot older, I'm like, I have to give it to them. But I don't know. That's one thing I don't appreciate, that just kind of like not pushing me around, but it's just just be fair. Like, you shouldn't cut me just because you're older than me. So that's one thing. Korean culture is kind of weird, but I asked my friends for advice, like, what should I do when that happens to me? Like, they said, like, I should stand my ground, but sometimes I'm like, is this really worth fighting for? So I'm kind of that person where I don't want to make a confrontation unless I have to. So yeah, that's just, yeah, anyway, sorry, just thinking about it, I'm just like, oh, yeah, but it's okay. Anyways, yeah, just making me realize that. Stephanie said, oh no, I lost my, where was I? Okay, Stephanie says, OMG, I've yet to hear the Japanese version songs. Hey, you know what? If you guys, maybe I should do it, because okay, surely I won't get copyrighted for it. So now here's the thing. I'm always worried about YouTube copyright stuff. Like, would they really catch on about the music I play from my phone? Unless I only play clips. If I play clips of it, it should be fine. But then I feel like you can't really judge a song based on only clips of it. So that's why I don't really want to do that. So never mind. So I think I need to listen to the songs on my own, and then I'll tell you guys about my review about it some other day whenever that happens. And Squishy says, take your time listening and reviewing it. Yeah, good point. Yeah, I should, right? And then Squishy says, Spotify isn't free in Korea. That's so weird. Yeah, I think it's just because of the streaming music monopoly here in Korea. What can we do? Oh, well. And then Chanya's Voice says, I'm paying for Spotify. If it's worth it for you, you do that. And Squishy says, I pay for Spotify too, but I had the free version for years. Wow. Again, kind of jealous. But yeah, if it's more worth it to pay for it, all good. Give money to Spotify because, they hopefully are doing good things. I hope so. But yeah, I'm always curious, how is it like to have Spotify? Yeah, but the thing is, like, my Melon subscription, I don't think it's that expensive in my opinion. So that's why I still pay for it every month. I think I pay like $7 US per month, and it's like unlimited listening to music 24/7. I don't know. I feel like that's quite cheap in my opinion, right? So yeah, so that's why I still do Melon. Stephanie says, yeah, there was a guy next to me who was like, OMG, she's stealing your spot. He knew for how long I waited, and he asked me if I was okay. That's so nice that he mentioned about that. Some people don't do that, but that's nice of him to mention. Like, yeah, because that is, if you wait a long time and then someone just cut you in there, I wouldn't like that either. But as long as you were okay and you didn't, you didn't want to like make a fight with them and just let them go because you were like tired or something. Some things happen for a reason, right? So as long as you were okay, then yeah, go. It's all good. Angela says Japanese system is a bit stricter. Ooh, thank you for letting me know. So yeah, I'm not gonna play the songs on this live then, but I will listen to them later on my own and give my honest review later whenever that day comes and let you guys know. Chanya's Voice says, yes, playing music from your phone can get you in trouble on a line. Thank you guys that you have experience on this, since I never done it before. I can't believe it. Can you believe it? No, I should believe it, but Okay, good to know. Thanks for telling me. So I'm not going to do that. Okay. Stephanie says, I also pay for Spotify. I refuse to hear ads when listening to music. Good point. Wouldn't that be so annoying? Yeah, unless, you're really like, when you really can't afford it, then you have to deal with it. But yeah, if you can afford it and you want to get rid of those ads, yeah, you do it. I would think that's worth it then. Oh, same, ads between songs just ruins the vibe. Got that right. So at the end of the day, maybe Spotify was kind of clever in doing that, in a way that you have to pay for it. So but it's still nice they offer it for free. But oh, sorry guys, I'm just like, still my mind is like going, so it's like super high wire because of all the sugar I just had. So okay, anyways. Oh, I think I finished reading. Okay, great. So there's one topic I want to go back to. Thankfully, I still remembered it, but it's about military enlistment for Monster X, and there was a picture going around saying that Minhyuk is born 1994. Now, here's my personal opinion on it. And if you guys don't agree with me, of course it's okay. So first off, that picture that says, so it says on their Wano is 1992, which I feel like is correct. And also because of that recent vlog we saw him upload, it said on there 1992. And I really can't believe it if it really was a mistake they wrote in there 1992. I can't. It's just such a big mistake if they did do that. So I kind of do think he is born 1992. But then on that same image, it said that Minhyuk is 1994. Now, there are people saying that was actually a real typo, that Minhyuk is not 1994, and that was like a legit typo. So in my opinion, given all the times I've seen them talk to each other, because the reason why I do think Wano is 1992 is based on how they talk about each other. So if you guys ever saw that video of mine, How Old is Wano? I think that's the title of it. I say the reasons why I do think he's 1992 because of all the evidence I got from it. And so with Minhyuk, there was never, ever a moment where I suspected he was not 1993. Like, never. So, so this is the first time seeing that someone is actually thinking he's born 1994. So let's think about it. If he is born 1994, then that means he's the same age as Juhani, and that means Giyeon and Hyungwon that they are his older brother. So then Minhyuk would have to respect them as an older brother. But of course, we have never seen them do that. And let's be real, given Giyeon and Hyungwon are the most conservative members in the group, like they're very strict about age and what you call each other. Like, would they really let that slide that Minhyuk is 1 year younger than them and he doesn't respect them as an older brother? Like, come on, because Minhyuk, as we know, he treats them like totally, not disrespectfully, but totally as a friend. Like, it is really, really, like, I think, in my opinion, really hard to like treat someone differently with like the age system. So in Korea, it's just so strict about the age system, how you like respect each other. So in my opinion, I really, really find it hard to be if he's really 1994. Like, that would just change the whole dynamic of Monster X if he is 1994. So yeah, in my opinion, I want to believe that was actually a real typo. But then people will say, well, then Wano being 1992, maybe that was a real typo too. But again, I'm just going by what I see as evidence from how they talk to each other, and all the situations where, like, even when they weren't on camera, like, they never like went back to a way where it's like, oh, I need to respect you now. Like, if they were really, faking their ages, they would really, not feel comfortable with certain things that they say to each other. So yeah, just my opinion though. I really, really find it hard to believe if he's really 1994. And yeah. Is that all I want to say on that? Yeah, I think so. Also, just looking at Minhyuk, he doesn't even look like he's born 1994. I don't know, like, because I still feel like, anyways, so many reasons more I could talk about, but that is really my opinion. I really, really think he is born 1993, and he's the same age as Gihyun and Hyungwon. And there was one moment that I remember, like, Minhyuk actually talked about this in his radio show at one time. So when they were talking about each other's ages with some other K-pop singers, I can't remember what episode it was, but they were talking about each other's ages. And so he mentioned a story where, like, in their system, like their system with each other, like with trainees, or like just in their whole way that they talk with each other. So they said that they make it with their age system, how to call each other older brother and stuff. So they keep it strictly based on not what year you're born, but what year you go into school. So they said very strictly that they kept it that way. So Hyungwon, for example, he is an early 1994, but he went into the same school year as 1993. So because of that, of entering in the same school year as 1993 kids, he is considered the same age as 1993 kids, aka with Minhyuk and Gihyun. So that's how they say it like that. Now, Minhyuk said there was one trainee who is born early 1994, but his birthday is after Hyungwon. So Hyungwon is not January 15, and then this guy is maybe like late January or February, who knows? But he's born early 1994, but his birthday is after Hyungwon. Now the thing is, this trainee though, he went into school during the 1994 kids. So even though, wait, sorry. Oh, I totally said it incorrectly. So this guy is older than Hyungwon. Sorry. So this guy is older than Hyungwon. So he is early 1994, but he is born before January 15th. Okay. So he's born between January 1st to January 14th. So he's older than Hyungwon, but he went into school the same year as all the 1994 kids. So he entered school in 1994, but then Hyungwon entered school in 1993. So even though this guy is older than Hyungwon, he has to call Hyungwon an older brother because he went into school after him. So that's a really weird situation, right? So Minhyuk mentioned this story on how strict they are with the ages, that they really only go by what year you got into school. So isn't that crazy? But yeah, that happens, and that just depends on the person. Like all Korean people, how you treat people based on age, it all depends on what you guys mutually agree on. So for them and with all the other trainees, it's strictly only based on when you enter school. So isn't that weird that Hyungwon has this guy who is technically older than him, but that guy has to call him Hyung, not the other way around. So yes, so that's my opinion. So based on everything Minhyuk has talked about in the past with the members, and even what he talked about in the radio show, I really, really find it hard to believe if he's really 1994. Because his birthday's November, so that's really impossible that he would be going into school as the same kids as 1993 if he's born 1994 in November. Are you guys following me? I hope you guys are understanding me. But yeah, the more I think about it, it's just really, really hard to believe if Minhyuk is 1994. So that is all my opinion. If you have more questions or you don't agree with me, we can have a discussion about it. It's all good. So that's all my spiel on it. And then very briefly about the military enlistment. Okay, there are some K-pop singers who are born March 1992, February 1992, maybe some even April, but there are some 1992 K-pop singers born around the same time as Wano that did not enlist yet. I don't know why. We all don't know why. So it's all a case-by-case basis. So there are some fans saying like you have to enlist before your birthday, but I still see some other K-pop singers that still are not enlisted even though their birthday passed already. So my opinion, like I still don't know the really the right way military enlistment is, because I'm not a male in Korea, and also when I don't know any K-pop singers because they go by a different rule system than the regular Korean guys that I know in Korea that already did their military service. So it's all case by case. It depends on like your health and what the government thinks is the deadline for you, but also you can choose to like enlist early because there are some kids born 1996 that already enlisted, but they're a K-pop singer, so it's up to them. Maybe they just want to do it early, and that's totally fine. So yeah, again, I'm still not sure what's going on. So the 1992 and 1993 in Monster X, when will they enlist? Or maybe all of them will enlist at the same time. If Changhyun IM born 1996, he wants to enlist at the same time, he totally could. Yeah, so we're all just going to be waiting on that until we get the confirmation on when exactly will they enlist. Yeah, so that's all I have to say about that. Okay. Stephanie says it actually happened again one time, but this time someone went loudly. Excuse me, these people were here first. I was with a friend and my cousin, and people backed us up this time. LOL. That's always good to hear. I know. So that's the thing. Sometimes I don't feel good when I have to like confront things like that, but I'm thinking if I fairly waited a long time in this line and someone suddenly cut me, then I think, hey, yeah, that would make me like a little bit angry. Like, you better not do this. Like, you better go to the back of the line. So in that sense, I would do that. But if someone like, if I only waited for like 2 minutes and someone just cut me and like there's, it depends on the situation, right? So yeah, so let's try and not, make fights. I'm also kind of a pacifist in that sense. So yeah. China's voice says you'll be jumping around your room while listening to MX album with all the sugar from the donuts and Waffle. That's exactly what's going to happen. So after I finish this live, I'm going to be listening to the album and just, yeah, I'll just be grooving, just trying to get rid of all this energy. That's exactly what I plan to do. Tanya's voice seems to know me quite well. Okay. And then Squishy says, Gihyun and Minhyuk argue too much for Gihyun to be Minhyuk's Hyung. God, that's exactly what I'm saying. Okay. The way that they fight, seriously, if like like there's no way Gion would let that happen if he knows in his mind that Minhyuk is 1 year younger than him. There's no way, right? So I mean, my only guess is if maybe Minhyuk registered into school 1 year earlier. So he registered into school with the 1993 kids, but still, he's born November. And I want to assume that's right? He's born November. If he was November 1994, there's no, I can't think of any Korean person that registered into school 1 year before them when they're born in November. I think that's kind of impossible the more I think about it. So I honestly still think Minhyuk should be born in 1993. So yeah, thank you for making that point, Squishy. That's exactly what I'm saying. And with Hyungwon too, exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. Chanya's voice says, yeah, I agree about Minhyuk. I'm glad you guys understand where I'm coming from. Thank you very much. And Clarissa says, but Minhyuk also treat Wano not as a Hyung, pushing him around and stuff like that. Here's the thing. So Minhyuk has always called Wano Hyung. So in any situation, like Minhyuk always respects him by calling him an older brother. So yeah, so that's all I can remember. But then the thing is, he treats him like a friend. So even though he keeps calling him an older brother, he does treat him like a very close friend. And so, that's one thing I do miss about their interaction. Like Wano and Minhyuk were quite close like that. So that's my feeling, is that Minhyuk he usually treats all his friends like friends, except Shanu. I think him and Shanu, they have like some difference in personality, so they're not really as close as we see on camera. But Minhyuk was totally like comfortable with Wano, and I think Wano kind of has a young soul. The more that I think about it, there's a time when I.M said, I forgot when, but I.M said that Wano reminds him of a baby. So that's kind of funny, given that I.M is way younger than Wano, but he calls Wano a baby. So I think Wano's personality is very young. So maybe that's why Minhyuk seems to be kind of close to him in that sense, more so than Shanu, if you know what I mean, right? But in all instances, though, I have always heard Minhyuk call him an older brother. I don't think I've ever heard him never say it, not that I can remember. So yeah, and Clarissa says Minhyuk see the rules and says no. Minhyuk sees the rules and says no. Yeah, yeah, that's right. Minhyuk is kind of that kind of personality, right? But Korean culture-wise, for the age stuff, yeah. So even that part I just told you guys about what he said at the radio show is that they're so strict about the age thing that they only go by what year you register into school. So that's why I still think he most yeah. Okay, I hope you guys got what I'm saying. Okay, and then Squishy says, how does that work? Don't people go to school the same time if they're the same age? Okay. This is just another confusing thing about Korea, but they stopped it after you were born 2000. But before the year 2000, it depends on the parents when they want to register their child into school. So usually, if the child is born January, February, they would register that child into the year before them. So that was just the way it was. They were just like, I don't know, it's just a common thing to do. But there were some parents that didn't do that they would register their kid the same year as the year that they were born. So I'll put my mom as an example. So my mom is, quite old, right? So even back in the day, she's born January 9th. Wait, did I mention this? My mom has the same birthday as Hyungwon. So my mom and Hyungwon, same birthday, January 15th, but the year that she's born in. So she registered into school, like her parents did it, the year before her. And so I think back in the day, there was just a common thing to do that she registered into the year before her. And so when I asked her about it, she's like, yeah, I always see myself as born the year before my actual year. So that's just, the way it was. And then so they kept doing that until finally the government's like, this is so confusing. We need to stop this. So then kids now, starting the year 2000, kids born after 2000, they stopped it. And so if you're born in 2000, all you kids born in 2000, you're into the same school year. So there's no more fast birthdays after 2000. So that ended. And so the kids before 2000, they always have this difficult thing. And then, and then for some reason, some parents are like, my kid is born in January, but I want him to register in the same year. There are some people like that. So it's all over the place. But majority, I would say majority of them did go into school the year before them. But then there's still a handful of kids that didn't do that. So lots of confusing stuff. And so Hyungwon with that trainee that's technically older than him, but he went into school later than Hyungwon. So Hyungwon is the older brother. So confusing, right? So thankfully they stopped that after 2000. But for us 90s kids, we have to always ask the person, how old are you really? Are you a fast birthday and all that stuff? But after you graduate from school, you don't have to go by the ages anymore. It's only when you're in school that you are kind of strict about the ages, but after school you don't have to. But I think Monster X will keep going by the age system that they've been going through ever since they were trainees. So I don't think that would ever change now that they're a lot older. So I hope I answered your question, Squishy. If I didn't, go ahead and ask me, and I'll try and clarify some more. Clarissa says, "Oh, I agree with you, and that we cannot trust Starship." Exactly. And I don't know if you guys know this, but Sistar, so Sistar, Hyorin, and Pora. So after they left Starship, then their real ages got revealed that they were actually older than what they posted about. So that's also another reason why I wouldn't be surprised if Starship actually did that to 102. So I know, right? Yes. Yeah. Ira is here. Hey, great. Hi. Again, always happy to see you here. I really wasn't expecting you either. So all you guys that are here right now, all of you, I did not expect you to come at this time. So welcome, all of you. So anyways, yeah. We can't trust Starship about anything, even the announcements. When have they ever been 100% honest? So I'm glad you also agree with me on that, Clarissa. So it's all good. Squishy says never trust Starship. That's what I want to say too. So if you guys actually agree with me, like I sometimes hear of some fans that still trust Starship, and that's them. If they want to believe what they say, I mean, what can we do? But based on our experiences, come on, guys. Yeah, we can't trust him at all. So thank you for saying that. Squishy says also, Gion is one of the most respectful people I know. So he would most definitely not let Minhyuk bully him the way he does. That's exactly what I'm saying too. Like, right? Okay, as a fellow Gion bias, right? That's exactly what I'm saying too. And then Gion mentioned before that he was raised in a conservative household, whatever that means. I'm not entirely sure how conservative he grew up as a child, but surely, yeah, there's no way he will let Minhyuk really do that to him if he was really 1 year younger. Like, I can't, yeah, guys. Also, it would be weird if Starship wants to lie about Minhyuk's age to be younger. Oh no, sorry, to lie about him to be older, right? His real age is 94, but then they want to lie about it and say he's 93. Makes no sense. No, I don't think there's any K-pop singer that ever did that. Why would they do that? So that's also another reason why I still find it hard to believe that they would actually lie and change him to 93 when he's really 94. I still find that hard to believe. So anyways, all my opinion, if later it ends up being true that he really is born 1994, then they are some weird people. That's all I have to say. That is the weirdest thing I would ever see in K-pop if that really is the truth. So if that day ever happens, I'll make a live and just rant to you guys about how crazy that would be, okay? So that's why I still find it hard to believe if he really is 94. So for now, I'm still going to think he is 93. Stephanie said Minhyuk be legit choking out Hyungwon. Would he do that to Hyungwon? Exactly. If you guys remember on W Korea, he got so mad at Hyungwon and pulled his hair. There's no way he would do that to someone who he considers older than him. Like, have you ever seen him do that to Wonho or Shonu? He would never do that. Okay, so legit, all the things that they show with each other, like, yeah, thank you guys for giving me all these good points. Like, this is why I still find it so hard to believe. Yeah. So anyways, moving on. Clarissa says yes, he would. Yes, I assume due to the comments. Okay, and then Stephanie says Wonho was the fake magnet after all. That is right. He had that title in Monsta X, the fake magnet, even though he was the oldest person in the group. But exactly. Like I am always said, like, I don't feel like I'm the youngest or something. Like, he always feels like Wonho is the baby of the group, which is it's so cute. I think that's actually really cute because Wonho is also the most sensitive now that I think about it, which also probably is why his soul feels like a little bit young. So yeah, I miss them as always. Let's not think about that. I always miss them together with Wonho. Chanyo's voice says, haha, yes, Wonho is totally a baby. Yes, glad you agree. Exactly. And then Squishy says, now Gion is the fake magnet. Is he? Why do you say that? Is why I can't? No, I can't consider him as a fake magnet. I don't know why, but give me some points as to why you think that. But here's the thing, Changgyun IM these days seems more baby than normal. I'm not sure why. Like, even one of his fan cafe posts from today, he said it's a fun day and I am 26 months old, when he's really Korean age 26 years old. But he said on there, I'm 26 months old. I was like, oh my gosh, like he really wants to like portray that he's really a young person. I don't know why. I can't remember he ever did that, but that's totally a magnet thing to do. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, he's being kind of weird these days. Well, that's just him. So I still feel like Changgyun, in my opinion, is still like the magnet of the group when he's like acting this way and stuff. And Chanya's voice says, Honey just said he'd open his Insta now. No, where did he say that? Wait, I didn't get a notification on anything. What just happened? Did something happen? Let me wait on this. So, no, I don't see, unless wait, no, you were here from the beginning, right? Yeah, so I'm pretty sure he would post it at 10:06 p.m. today. Right now is 9:01 p.m. by the way. No, yeah, let me know if he posts anything else. I don't see anything else. yeah, and then Tanya's voice also said, "Oh, he said the hint is his birthday." Okay, okay, okay. You were there when I was talking about it, right? But I mean, oh, you were here. I mean, you were here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he would post about 10:06 p.m. And then Ira says, "My baby brother's birthday is January 15th. That is ridiculous." So wait. So I've only known January 15th as my mom's birthday all my life, right? But I've never met someone born January 15th until I heard about Hyungwon. And also, I think he's the only K-pop singer born January 15th. At least I can't remember anyone older. At least correct me if I'm wrong, but I still don't know of any other K-pop singer born January 15th. So I felt like, is January 15th such a rare birthday? But then now you tell me your baby brother's birthday is also January 15th. That is the craziest coincidence. Crazy, right? Isn't that crazy? So anyway, good to know. January 15 babies, yeah, for all of us. It's so fun. Stephanie says newborn pictures. Are you saying that his Instagram is open right now or something? Did someone find it already? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I hope you guys can let me know and then we'll look for it. Squishy says, "Do we reckon Starship has lied about all the other members' ages too? Like are Gion and Minhyuk really 93 liners? Oh, let's not go there. Wait. Okay. Okay. Of course, there's always a possibility, right? But I don't know. Based on how much they talk about each other and how much they talk about being born 93, that's the thing. They talk about it often. So I find it hard to believe if the rest of them are lying. So here's the thing. We know for sure Changyun is not lying about his age because we saw his ID card. So you cannot lie about your ID card. So we know for sure he is 1996 January. So wait, at least we know him for sure. I don't know. I don't know. I for now I still feel like it's only Wano that they lied about, and the other members I still really want to believe they're okay, in my opinion, and just based on how they talk about each other. That's why I can't really be convinced that the other people are faking or not. Yeah, so just my opinion though. But who knows? Maybe they throw us a curveball one of these days, and I would really lose my marbles at that time because I would have never suspected. Like for now, I still, yeah, that would be crazy. That's all I have to say. And Squishy says, "I think for a little while MX called Gion a fake magnet, but I think it was a little while ago." Interesting. I wonder what actually caused that. If you remember what caused it, but no, I think Gion is a little bit too his personality. I mean, he sometimes is told to be cute, and he would do cute stuff, right? But his personality in general, I think, doesn't give off fake magnet vibes. At least I never felt that way. I can't even remember at any time where it felt that way from Gian. For some reason, I can't think of any. But you let me know if there were any moments where it felt like he was. But for now, I only see and feel from him the most that he's one of the more conservative members of the group. Like he always goes by that. Like he's always conservative on stuff like that. That's all I could think of. Yeah, so that's why I still can't. Yeah, that's it. Chanya's voice says, "No, sorry, I think the notification I read was delayed." Oh, okay. You got me so worried. I was like, did I miss a notification or something? Okay, yeah. So not yet. So I don't think they updated anything ever since Juhan posted that, and we saw Oneo's tweet, and yeah, Minhyuk also wrote on Fan Cafe just a little while ago. But yeah. So I think for now, in about an hour, we'll see Juhani's new Instagram thing and have fun with it. Chanya's voice says, "Yeah, I thought it was a new post. Got it. Okay, so no worries. It's all good." Okay. Stephanie says, No. I was wondering about the hint thing since we speculated his first pic was going to be a baby photo, but maybe the hint was his Insta handle or something. I said this earlier, but I think you weren't here when you were here, Stephanie. So, sorry. I think you weren't here, Stephanie, when I was talking about it. Yeah. So when I first read Jungkook's post during this live, I got a notification. I just read it to you guys on the spot. And so when I first read it, I was thinking, oh, is the hint about his name, his Instagram name, would it be concerning his birthday? That was my first thought too. But then the thing is, relating to like his whole post, what he wrote, since he said, I'm gonna be making I'm gonna open the Instagram soon. Hint, it's my birthday. So my feeling about that, when is soon, right? So when is he going to open it soon? So in terms of that, giving the hint of his birthday, it makes me think at 10:06 p.m. is the hint of when he would announce the Instagram. So just my guess, because as of right now it's 9:05 p.m., but still no notification about his Instagram, right? So I still feel like probably at 10:06 p.m. And maybe coincidentally, not coincidentally, but maybe he purposely also put 10:06 in his Instagram name. Maybe it's both. So we shall see. But right now, I feel pretty sure at 10:06 p.m. he will post about it. So one more hour, guys. It's gonna be exciting. And then Candy says, Candy, did you even go to sleep, Candy? How did you come back already? So Candy says, Minhyuk Instagram notification. Get out of here. How did I not get notified? Here's the thing. I don't know if you guys are the same, but Instagram gives me notifications late. I don't know why, but I don't even know how to fix it. Is this just a weird Instagram thing going on? But thank you, buddy, because I'm going to go check now and see about it. Oh my gosh, I'm so sad. How could they? I didn't get a notification. Is it a baby picture? Don't tell me. I'm gonna look at it now. Oh my gosh, I hope it's a baby picture. Oh my gosh. Or is it his pizza again? Oh no. Okay. I'm disappointed because it's not a baby picture. Okay, so 1 second. So yeah, we're on Minhyuk's Instagram now. So he posted here. Oh, he wrote here Jutue. So that's and that's so sweet of him. So I already knew what the abbreviation is, but yeah, so it's, and then he wrote out what the abbreviation is Jugo Untwegen. So it just means happily leaving work. So he that means he's leaving work now and he's happy. I'm glad. So he just posted this photo of him leaving work, I guess. Is that Starship Building? Maybe. I remember, I never visited their building before, but I remember seeing pictures. It's like kind of looks like a prison. Kind of fitting. Sorry, Starship, but it is kind of fitting of them. But I don't know. That doesn't look like a prison building, but maybe it's just nearby their building. Who knows? But yeah, he looks so cute there. Look at him. His shoes is matching his jacket. How cute is he? Okay, so anyways, and then he posted a second photo here. Just another of him there with his bag. What kind of bag is that? Oh, that's the bag where he decorated it. Can you see it there? Yeah, so it's the green bag. It's an expensive bag, right? So and he painted on it. So that is okay. So I'm still disappointed he's not posting baby pictures, but maybe he doesn't have baby pictures. Yeah, and like maybe he doesn't have new ones. So a little bit disappointed, me and he'll give. No, I doubt he's watching, but yeah, it's okay. He still looks cute. And I don't know what that brown bag is. I wonder if that's like his food or maybe some like stuff from work or something. But okay, no one else posted, right? So only Minyo, but no one else did. Okay, I hope this was the only one I missed. So it's so fun, by the way, to like do this in real time with you guys. Like when Monsta X posts something, like they're posting a lot right now. So I love this real time stuff going on. Stephanie says, I think Minhyuk could be a good fake magnet. That is also a good point. Minhyuk would be more fake magnet than Gihyun, that's for sure. So Minhyuk in general, like, even though he's Korean age 29, but he still acts the same like he was like when he was 24. Is that when they debuted? You know what I mean? But he still feels the same ever since they debuted. Like when I watch old Monsta X videos, like I feel like all of Monsta X grew up except Wano, not really. No. Wano in some sense got mature, but Minhyuk for sure is the most apparent one where like he still feels exactly the same than when he debuted. And I'm not sure if that's a good or bad thing, but I do think he's growing up, but like his inner soul is still the same, which is not a bad thing, right? But compared to the other members, like they all are really like growing up well, like into like men. Not that Minhyuk is not a man, but I mean, it's just interesting that he still feels like the same person as he was like 6 years ago. I wonder if you guys agree with me or not, but I would consider him more like the fake magnet for sure in Monsta X. Yeah. Squishy says, might have been early years, but actually, I just remember MX calling Gihyun baby, because he always acted cutely in multiple situations. I do remember that. Yeah. He would act cutely, but he didn't mean to. So I think they would probably call him like, oh, he's such a cute boy, but I don't think they ever said a fake mom. I can't remember, but I do remember those situations too. So that could be why. But then these days, now that he's older, I don't think he's doing it right anymore. I don't think so. Yeah. Squishy says, I might have gotten mixed up IDK. I'm tired. It's okay. I do remember some moments like that where like, Gihyun was like acting so cute and they would say, oh, Gihyun is so cute. Like I do remember those moments. So no, you're not misremembering. But in terms of fake magnet title, I don't remember them ever really promoting him like that. But I do think Wano had more of it, at least from the fan perspective. He got a lot, and I think maybe Minhyuk sometimes did now that I think about it. But yeah, that's all I can remember. I don't know why I keep missing the comments. Okay, Tanya's voice says, I can totally see Minhyuk posting his baby photo after Juhan posts his first Insta photo. I hope so. If that happens, I will be so happy. I hope so. Again, the reason why I'm looking forward to seeing Minhyuk as a baby, because I think out of all of Monsta X, his baby photo is the cutest baby I've ever seen. Like not ever seen, but just when I first saw his baby photo, I'm like, that's one of the cutest babies I've ever seen in my life. And so yeah, that's why I always look forward to when we get to see baby Minho. But if he doesn't, it's okay. But I mean, but the thing is, like when he was like a child, like 5 years old, I mean, he's still cute, but not super cute. But I mean, when he was like a newborn baby, like 1 to 2 years old, those pictures of him, the cutest baby I've ever seen. So I hope he does. But if he doesn't, it's okay. So that's just one of my wishes for today. Um, let's see. I'm shocked. Amina, why are you here? Is it now like a good time where you guys are like waking up or something? This is crazy. Anyways, welcome, Amina. He's maturing and he's still very playful. That is correct. He has moments of maturing. That's right, because the things he talks about on the radio show are very mature, like more mature than he used to be. So I do agree on that. But he's still playful. That's exactly right. And that just reminds me, his radio show is gonna be playing in about an hour from now. And I always watch it every week, by the way, just so you know. I like to watch everything they do. So yeah, but I can't watch it with you guys because it's gonna be so confusing. But that definitely will mean like I need to end this live sometime soon. Um, and then Squishy says, to be honest, I feel like all of MX still have their inner child self, right, inside, but Minhyuk tends to show it more as he's generally a more expressive person. That is exactly right. And that's exactly how I see me. Exactly. Right. But all of them have their inner, dude, when they play games, that's when they really come out. Like they are so competitive and they take it so seriously. That's definitely their inner child just totally coming out whenever they play games. And I appreciate that, given they're all in their late 20s and they still play like children. I actually really appreciate that. It's kind of like the feeling that they didn't really grow up yet, and I actually do appreciate that. So it's nice. Amina says it's 8 a.m. I guess not bad. Is that usually okay for me personally? I don't wake up until like 9 or 10 a.m. So 8 a.m. is a bit early for me. But this is usually. Oh, and you just started work. Okay, then that makes sense because of work. Okay, all understood. That's great. And I'm glad you could join me while you're at work. That's okay. And then Squishy says, I haven't watched Min's neighbor show. I just don't have a great attention span for it. So totally okay. And also, I don't think they ever translate it, right? So which is, of course, would be harder to do. So yeah, no worries about it. I mean, I think fans usually post up clips about it, and they usually only post the interesting ones. You could just see those; it's totally fine. So here's the thing: even though I can't understand all that he says because he says things that I just can't catch on. But other things he talks about, it's not super interesting. Okay, no, I don't mean to say it like that. It's not to the point where like you have to. No, I don't want to say that as a fan. Can you guys understand what I'm saying? Okay, it's as in I don't feel like it's something new every time. Like it's something like, oh my gosh, like something groundbreaking, to his show. So usually if he has a guest come on, he talks more about the guest. So it's not really about him. So, the guest that he has that day, I'm not interested in them. So I'm just like, I'm just like listening, but I'm not really interested. So only if they talk about something interesting, then I would be interested. But other than that, it's just whatever. So I just tune in every week just to see how he's doing and like, what he talks about. And yeah, that's it. And so far, nothing groundbreaking from his radio shows has ever happened from what I can remember. So no worries. And Mina says they're hilarious playing games. Exactly. And that's what I really enjoy seeing. Like it's never boring when they play games. So that's why I really appreciate their inner child coming out when they do play games. And like I always appreciate how seriously they take it. So it makes it so entertaining to watch. Squishy says, haven't watched it in a while. I mean, totally okay. Like I just said, don't worry about it. And Chanya's voice says, Monster X playing games is so chaotic and I love it. Glad you guys agree. Exactly. Even though they're all reaching their 30s, they still play games so well and it's so entertaining. That's what I really like about them. Like they don't hold back on it. Like, they have their image to think about. Of course, they still think about that, but I feel like when they play a game, they really don't care about it. And that's exactly what I like to see from them. So glad you agree. Squishy says, yeah, I watch the short clips on Twitter. Great. I don't often understand much, so it makes it harder to watch as well. I don't know. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, so I wish there could be like someone who does. I think I saw someone on YouTube who does translate the radio shows, but I don't know if she's been doing it like every week. So I'm pretty sure there are people that translate it, but yeah, it's still hard and not often to find that. But like I said, nothing groundbreaking happens from the radio show. At least from my memory, I still can't remember anything groundbreaking. So it's just something to watch like casually and. Yeah, and just to see every week that he's doing fine, I'm like, that's all I really get from it, to be honest. And Chanya's voice says some of Minhyuk's video are subbed in English. That's what I thought. I thought there are some of it in YouTube. So yeah, if you guys ever have time. But again, it gets a little bit boring because it's not like anything groundbreaking, right? So Don't worry about that. Oh, are they? Where? I don't remember. I just remember randomly seeing it on YouTube. Like it got recommended to me for some reason. But yeah, that's not like that's. But it's out there. I know it's out there. But just look it up later. Yeah, but again, nothing groundbreaking. But if you're a Maniac Bias fan, I think you guys, of course, would like watching it regardless. But yeah, so he's usually like on the radio show. He reads someone's story that they send in, and he will give them advice. Or sometimes he would just read and just say, "Oh, that's nice," and then move on. Like there's like so many different styles to what he does, and so yeah, again, nothing groundbreaking ever really had. Just interesting things that happened. Like I just told you guys the story where he said that in their company or within them in their trainings that they're very strict about the age only depending on when you enter into school. So I thought that was some interesting facts I would sometimes learn from his radio shows. But other than that, like I said, not groundbreaking. So that's why I can't really say I recommend that you should watch his radio show. Like I definitely don't say that. It's just only if you feel like it and you have time and you want to see Minhyuk doing his stuff. That's it. But okay, the thing is, Minhyuk always says he hopes that many Monbibis are watching his radio shows like live. That's the thing, not watching it like in general, but he said he hopes that many of them watch it, when it comes out, because I think what's the word I'm looking for? That evaluates, how popular his show is. So if you want to just like have it as like background noise and just listen to it while it's in the background, but watch it live, that would definitely help Minhyuk. So I recommend that. So only do that so that it helps Minhyuk, be able to like keep doing the show so that there's many people watching or listening to it. So other than that, that's it. That's it. I hope I made sense because I want to promote his radio show too. So I felt kind of bad that I just said you don't have to watch it, but only watch it when it's live to like give him support and like showing it's popular with us. You get what I mean? I hope I'm making sense. The sugar is really getting to my brain, guys. So I hope I'm making sense. Stephanie says, sorry, I got an important phone call and I'm not able to watch the stream right now. It's totally okay. You don't even have to tell me. It's okay. I do need to go soon anyway. So no worries, Stephanie. And probably bye because probably I'll end soon. And so I'll hopefully see you next time. Chanya's voice says the channel is called Dear Sunshine. That sounds familiar. Thank you, Chanya's voice. So look it up. I'm going to promote this YouTube channel, Dear Sunshine, who posts Minhyuk's radio show, and she translates them, which I think is so much work. But she probably is just a very dedicated Minhyuk fan, which I'm very appreciative of. Yes, and Squishy says thank you so much. Yes, thank you as well, Chanya's voice, that you even remember the name. So yes, to you guys that want to watch it with English subtitles, Dear Sunshine does it. Yeah, but I'm sorry to be so honest, but it's not like it's super interesting, but it's just fun to like casually listen and know more about him. You don't really know a lot more about him, but he does say some interesting things every so often. That's it. Yeah, I love Minhyuk. Sorry, I feel like I'm not a Minhyuk fan by saying this, but I love him. That's why I watch him every single week. And even though if it's not interesting, I still watch it. And yeah, that's it. As fellow Monbibis, I hope that we support all 7 members any way we can, even if it's not interesting. But it is interesting. I feel so bad not saying it's not interesting. It is interesting, but I feel like I'm digging myself a deeper hole every time I keep talking about it. So I'm just gonna stop it now. Hope you guys understand me. I love all 7 of them. And they do interesting stuff. They do. I'm still very happy to see Minhyuk every single week doing his radio show. Like I'd rather have this than nothing at all. So I love it. I want him to keep doing it. There we go. That's better to end on. Okay. Candy, are you still here? Did you just come? I don't know what time is going on right now. But anyways, Candy says, I did nap, but I had an alarm for something great. And also maybe it's around wake up time for you now anyway. So welcome, no worries. And I should leave soon. So it's all good. Chanyo's voice says, at Squishy, you're welcome. Great. And then Candy says, my favorite was Hyungwon's visit on the show. I'll be real. Yeah, out of all the members, yeah, I think Hyungwon's was the most fun. No, Shawnu's visit was also quite funny too. So when Hyungwon was there, like they were talking about some funny stuff, and like randomly they were doing some kind of like club atmosphere. Like Hyungwon didn't actually DJ, even though there was a DJ table there, but I don't think they prepared for him to like DJ on there, so they didn't do it. But then they played like some kind of like clubbing music, and they were like pretending like to DJ until like kind of grew to it. That was the funniest part. I still remember because it was so funny. So yeah, I just remember that part, and I can't see. The thing is, I can't remember what else they talked about, so I can't say anything was groundbreaking. Just they had some fun times together. And that's it. Yeah. Squishy says, me being biased, I love Gihyun's visit. Of course, no worries. Gihyun's visit was quite cute. Like they did the norebang stuff together, except again, nothing groundbreaking. But of course, it was just so cute to see them sing and talk with each other. And yeah. But no, I think Hyungwon and Seanwoo's, I think they were my favorites. Yeah. And Squishy said I did like the Hyungwons too. Okay, I'm like, see, so you did watch the you watched the ones with the members. Yeah, those were the best ones for sure when the members come. And then Chanyeol's voice says, I loved Gihyun's visit best too. Oh, interesting. But you're Gihyun biased, so I don't blame you. But yeah, even though I'm Gihyun biased, like that wasn't my favorite one. But I liked it. Of course I liked it. But I felt like Seonwoo and Hyungwon's were better. Chanyeol's voice says, I actually also really enjoy watching Minhyuk and the members paint. That's what I like too, actually. Yeah. So I was very impressed that they all can paint kind of well. Like I have no artistic bone in my body, sadly. Like I always I have a sibling who is really good at drawing, but she didn't want to pursue it, and I always felt like, oh, it's just a little bit of a waste. Like you have this talent to draw, but you don't want to pursue anything with it. But that's her personality. Like she doesn't think she's not passionate enough to like do anything about it. So I understand her choice in that, but still, yeah. So anyways, I was always like jealous of her that I wish I could have some kind of talent so I can like pursue something, like do like some cool things with it, but I don't. So that's one thing. I'm always kind of sad that I don't really have any kind of artistic ability. So seeing Monster X being so artistic in everything they do, I'm always so impressed with it. And then I'm glad that they took their passion for these artistic things and became singers and can show all their stuff. So I really like that. Maybe that's why I'm really interested in singers now that I think about it. I really love seeing people really using their talents to the fullest, which singers do that. And so yeah, I guess that's probably why I kind of enjoy it. And yeah, but I can't relate with them, but I enjoy seeing them use what they're good at. Yeah. What is this? Okay, so it's okay. So it's not Jew Honey, but Wano just posted on Instagram. Okay, this is so fun. I really love doing this real time stuff when they post things. Oh my goodness! So he posted this photo of like a background of like logs. That is some kind of and he wrote the comments in there Jupiter. Oh, this is Jupiter. Maybe it's some kind of It's only this one photo. So I don't know, maybe okay. Here's the thing. So earlier today, he posted this photo of this like art piece. So there were people being confused about it, but I think and then I think there was a comment that he wrote in here that he went to an art exhibition. I don't know if it was today or some other day, but he went to some kind of art exhibition, and so he is showing these photos. So yeah, that's probably one art piece, and so this one I assume was probably another art piece of logs. And art can be anything, as we know. So maybe this art piece maybe is to represent Jupiter, which it could, right? So yeah, I find that very interesting. So while we're talking about art, I guess Wano is really into art. If you guys don't know, he draws really well. Like Wano is really good at drawing, and so I hope one day he can go on Minhyuk's radio show so that they can talk and also draw together. But let's be real, that what are the chances of that happening since Starship is like so like wants them to be separated like it's so crazy. Like we know they're in the same building, but in Wano's dance videos, they cover Starship name. It's the stupidest thing. I'm sorry, Starship is so stupid, but it's like they think we don't know that they're in Starship. Anyways, sorry, that was me a little bit riled up. But anyways, Starship is really, really into separating them. So like as much as we wish he would go on Minhyuk's radio show, I sadly it's never gonna happen. And so until one day, who knows? Maybe one day Starship is just like, forget about it. Yeah, you guys can do stuff together, but I feel like that's such a wild dream, right? But yeah, I wish we could, but it's okay. But anyways, Wano's very into art for some reason, and he's showing all these art pieces. It's very nice. Yeah. It's so interesting. They're posting a lot today now that I think about it, but maybe they have the day off. That's honestly my thinking why they're posting so much today, which is great if it is their day off. What have we Squishy says, if there's ever a show with Minhyuk, Gion, and Hyungwon all together, it'll be so chaotic. It's those three together. Whenever they're together, it's always like someone offending someone, like 100%. Someone's gonna offend someone. Someone is gonna start a small fight with someone, and it's chaotic but so hilarious because I feel like it shows how close they are as friends, that they can show that side of themselves in public view as well. I appreciate it. So I always really like to see them three together. Really. Chanya's voice says, yes, my bias shows. Yes, and it's totally okay, no problem. And Amina says, he's up to something. Wano is up to something. He's always up to something. Let's be real. We don't know what, but let's look forward to whatever he has coming up, right? So yeah. I hope so. I'll be ready. Chanya's voice says, I was surprised too at how well they all paint. If it was me sitting there just randomly starting a painting, it would probably turn out ugly. That's exactly how I feel if I was there. No, seriously, that Chanya's voice, you totally understand me completely. Yeah. I'm pretty sure. The thing is, Changyun, his painting was kind of weird. I think I think out of all of the members, he doesn't have the artistic ability, and that's okay. Not all of us can draw well, but I still think he probably drew a little bit better than how I would, in my opinion. So, but still, his painting was kind of weird. but yeah, but I feel like if it was me, it would just be like a big blob, and I would say like, oh, this is like it's like a mirage. You know, I'll try to like try to pretend it is something when really I messed up. That's probably what I would be. Candy said 1-0's beautiful. Oh my G. I know. He's always wonderful and looking great. He's always looking great. Yes. Chanya's voice says, I draw well, but I can't paint with oil or acrylic to save my life. Hey, yeah, I can't even do any of that, but you go, buddy. That's which is why, again, I'm so impressed that most MX members can paint, right? Yeah, so I understand exactly what you mean. Squishy says Starship is so salty, yet Starship also let 1-0 sign under a company that's under them anyway. Starship are still exactly. They're so dumb. They're weird and dumb and yeah, I don't know. That's all I have to say. You know what? I have this fear. I don't know if it. Okay, I'll call it a fear. I have this fear. Like, what if the 6 members of Monster X that their contract expires, but they go renew under Highline Entertainment? But the thing is, it's like the same. Like, is that really better than under Starship? But then, I am thinking because 1-0 is there, would they want to join with 1-0 because when they're all under? I don't know, but I'm still not sure what that really happens. So that's still a fear of mine. Like, would they really do that? So I still really hope that they all leave, like just leave Starship altogether and just do what they want to do. Like, that's my hope and dream, but we'll see. We'll see. Squishy says, I cannot draw to save my life, but I wish I could. I'm the same. I'm glad I have people that relate with me that we can't draw. And you know what? That's okay. I'm jealous of people that can draw. So, relate with me that can't draw people. It's all good. Chanya's voice says, I think if Starship ever got access to real magic, they'd all erase our memories. Exactly. And Chanya's voice, that's exactly what Starship wishes they want to do. Exactly. So just terrible. That's all to say. Amina says, FYI, the new songs on Flavors of Love are so good. Squishy was saying it's so good, and now you're saying it's so good. After I end this live, I'm gonna go listen to it, and hopefully some other time I could talk about it with you guys on how great it is. Hopefully, but I'll of course be honest, but hopefully I will like it just as much as you guys. Changyun's voice says, haha, I just flashed back to Changyun's drawing of Minhyuk during their interview. That was a good example. Yes, in that interview when they were drawing each other, like everyone drew quite okay until it was it's not terrible. I mean, at least it looked like a person. That's the thing. It looked like a person, but yeah, it was pretty embarrassing. But hey, the thing is I can't judge because I probably would draw the same way. So, or maybe even worse, who knows? But yeah, Changyun is not artistically capable of drawing, but it's charming in some sense. It's all good. Squishy says, I wish MX would all leave Starship. 1-0 leave Highline and they sign under another company altogether. There are many K-pop groups that have done that. And that's why I really wish MX will be one of them. I mean, I don't know if I mentioned this before, have I? But GOT7, their contract expired earlier this year, and I was actually surprised none of them wanted to re-sign with JYP. So the issue was that JYP said they would only re-sign with some of them, but not them as a group anymore. And so all of them were like, no, we don't want that. And so they all left. And so I really thought at least maybe one of them might have wanted to stay with JYP to pursue a solo career, but none of them did. And so that kind of makes me think JYP is not a great company after all. I mean, there are many people that already know this, but the thing is, they do so well with ITZY and Twice and who else is under JYP, but maybe they only do well for girl groups. I'm not sure about Stray Kids these days, but yeah. So I'm just thinking JYP being one of the top 3 K-pop companies in Korea, but they all decided no, it's better to join a different company than JYP. I think that's saying a lot. And now Starship is way under JYP, as we know, right? So if MX really does want to re-sign with Starship, I would be really, really judging them. Sadly, in my opinion, like they could totally do better than Starship, right? I really believe that, and I hope they believe it too, that they can totally do better than Starship. And so okay, that was a notification from Starship staff just saying that Minhyuk's radio show is gonna be up soon. So thank you for the notification, Starship staff. But anyways, so yeah, so So that just got me thinking, if all of GOT7 didn't want to sign with JYP, it just makes me think that maybe MX would be the same. I hope so. I really hope so. But whether they all signed to different companies, we don't know because GOT7 is kind of separated. But they said the members of GOT7 say they would always come back together whenever the time is. Who knows? Like they still have a close friendship. So I do wonder if MX might be that way, whether they all sign to a new company on or not. We really don't know what to expect, right? But I still hope for the best, but as long as I really hope that they don't sign under Starship again, that they know that they can do better. That's my hope. So yeah. So after I saw that with GOT7, gave me some more hope after that. Where was I? Okay, so Squishy said, I can't ever imagine MX not being together. I know. Let's not think about that. I know, but let's prepare just in case. It could happen, but I do want to believe their bond is so strong that they do want to stay together, but who knows? Because they feel like they're older and as singers they can't really do more. Who knows? Who knows? I really don't know what they could be thinking, but I really, really do hope that they could do more things together as a group too. Yeah. Clarissa says, I need to go to work. I'm surprised you're not at work yet. So I need to go to work. Have a good day, afternoon, and night. You too, Clarissa. And thank you that you even stayed for this long. I am very, very it blows my mind. So yes, no problem. Thank you for joining, and hopefully I can see you again next time, Clarissa. Chanya's voice says, and hope you have a good day at work. Chanya's voice says, I thought his drawing was cute though. Yeah, it was a little bit cute. It was a little bit cute. That's all I'll say. Yeah. And then Amina says they hate JYP. They've hated the company for years. That is crazy. And to even vocally or in some way ever say that, I'm glad to hear. And so we don't really know how MX really feels about Starship, but after one, okay, so here's what I've noticed, just as from my experience. So before 10 left, they would always talk about, Starship staff are treating them okay, that they're doing well, and that 10 even said at the concert at one time that he would ask the members every so often, like, would you guys want to renew all together? And they kept saying, yeah, don't worry, like we will. And so he would always feel like kind of insecure about that. But then now, sadly, after 10 left and all this drama happened, then I feel like everyone's attitude about Starship changed. So, there's a time when in their acceptance speeches, they never mentioned Starship, when in the past they always did. I was like, that's very interesting. And then in general, I just never hear them ever comment about the company being good or praising them. Still to this day, I still have not really heard them ever say things like that. And so it makes me think after 111, because some drama happened, that they all of a sudden is like, we hate our company now, even though they can't say it like that. But I do get this feeling from them now that they really don't like what's going on. And also, I see the staff doing lots of mistakes, and then you will see MX like point that out. It's like, hey, why is this here? Or like, why is this mistake happening? Like they will call them out. And I was like, they never used to do that before. So in my opinion, I feel like they kind of like already like, what's the word, fed up with it. And also maybe they're thinking we only have less than a year left on their contract. So maybe they're also thinking, since we have nothing to lose, we could go ahead and do whatever we want. So kind of more free like that, because they're going to leave soon. Just my personal opinion and my feeling, but it gives me hope that hopefully they are carrying that feeling until the end and leave. But I also need to like keep my expectations low, because what if they actually do decide to renew with Starship, and I have to deal with that once that comes. But I'm slowly hoping they will. Yeah, I'm just hoping. Yeah, but expectations low. Candy says, I love GOT7 for that. I'm glad you say that, right? And I hope Aga says, if anyone out there a GOT7 fan that actually do like what happened to them, I hope all you guys are happy too, and that we will continue to see GOT7 doing whatever, right? Yeah. Chanya's voice says, I really, really need MX to get together as 7 again in whatever company. Chanya's voice. I say this all the time in my videos and lives. I always am waiting for all 7 of them again. Like them together as 7. Also Wano. He was like, Wano, like taking out Wano out of Monster X doesn't feel like Monster X anymore. Like, I don't know if you guys agree with me. If you don't, it's okay. But yeah, without Wano, it just feels so weird. But any member taken out of Monster X would always feel weird. But definitely for Wano is like the most weird in my opinion. So yeah, all 7 of them together is it's like the perfect combination I could find in any K-pop group, in my opinion. Like, I still have yet to find such a great synergy, and they all like there's no one member I hate. There's no one member that feels ostracized. Like they all 7, it's like the perfect combination of food together. You know what I mean? Like everything just mixing together and tastes delicious. That's what I think of MX7. So I agree with you too, that I really, really hope in our lifetime, who knows, like can't be now, but whenever in the future we could see them at 7 again. Yes, that's a big wish of ours. Chanya's voice says, "Well, not a crappy company, of course. I know. Can is there any K-pop company that's not crappy? That's the thing. So, but hey, as long as they're out of Starship and they don't go to somewhere that's worse than Starship. I mean, is there really a company that could be worse than Starship? I don't know, but yeah, but I still wish. Oh, I just wish them luck for sure. And then Squishy says MX deserves so much better than Starship too. Exactly right, exactly. And I hope MX thinks that way too. That they can do better than this. So please don't stay with Starship because you think there's nothing else better out there. I feel like they totally could do better. Yeah. Anyways, I mean, Amina says like they could sign with a company that promotes them. I know, Amina. Oh, gosh, yeah. I'm so glad you guys know all this stuff. Yeah, that actually promotes them. Like that's what a company's supposed to do. That's the basic thing that you're supposed to do. But Starship doesn't do that. Not even their American company, Epic Records. They're also so terrible too. So just please go to a company that knows what they're doing and promotes them the way that a company should be. That's all I hope for. And treats them well, treats them all like, yes. Anyway, Squishy says, if MX signed to separate companies, I think my heart would actually break. Let's not think about it. Okay. I mean, let's prepare. It might happen. Okay. But, yeah, I mean, okay, let's not think about it. Okay, I know it will be really sad, right? But I'm just thinking maybe they would go the GOT7 route, and let's prepare ourselves if maybe. Yeah. So okay, let's move on. Okay, and then I sorry, I meant move on and not talk about the sad thing again. So I'm gonna move to the next one. Tanya's voice says, "Yeah, they can do so much better than Starship." Agree. Thank you. I'm glad you agree too. Amina says, "Well, Shiny and Rain have been really paving a way. That is true. That is true. Let's go." And then Amina says, Gian calls them out a lot. Yes, thank you that you notice those things. Yes. I don't know what got him so much courage to do that, but I'm pretty sure after 101 left that something happened where they're like maybe they just realized we're in this terrible company and so like doesn't no hold bars like I'm gonna call you out if you make a mistake then yeah, I appreciate that about Gian for sure. Candy says Gian calling him out like that is really hot. You're so funny. I never. Okay, even though I'm Gian biased, I never felt that way. I don't know why, but it is. You know what? I get what you mean. It is very attractive to see someone put someone in their place. Is that what you mean? Yeah, yeah, yeah. And you know what? I look forward if Gian ever becomes the CEO of his own company and makes MX7. Wouldn't that be the best situation? Come on, right? But I don't know if Gian has that ambition though, or even if he's able to do it. So who knows, guys? Who knows? Oh, Squishy agrees with Candy. Okay. And then Chanyo's voice says, totally agree. Wano belongs in MX. Thank you that you agree with me, right? That's why I was like so heartbroken when he left. But yeah, thank you for agreeing with me. Yes. And then Chanyo's voice says, a good point. All companies seem to be crappy to some degree. That's exactly right. Because Korean CEOs in general are terrible. Like I have yet to see my friends in Korea, they work for Korean companies and they all just tell me, yeah, the CEO is not that great, or like I'm working there and this coworker is not that great. And I'm just like, yeah, it sucks, right? And I even have one friend who works for a Korean company. Like even when COVID was happening and it was like getting worse in Korea, the CEO never said to work from home. He kept saying like you guys have to come to work at the office. Like never, even to this day, never said you guys need to work from home, even though they can work from home. But he's like, no, you guys had to still come to the office. And thankfully, none of them ever caught COVID. But I was like, your company is terrible to never have you guys work from home, even when the situation got worse. But yeah, all Korean companies seem to suck in some sense. So I hope that they do join a company that is at least okay. I think that's the expectation I have, given how bad Korean companies are these days. Just at least an okay one. Yeah. I'm trying. Where did I leave off? Okay. Candy says Highline can't even promote 1.0 either. Candy, I know. I'm getting a little bit angry. Yes, I know. So that is right. So it's like Starship in general, even making a subsidiary company. Why did they even make a subsidiary company? Who knows? But they all suck. All of them can't do their job at all. And yeah, seeing Wano, I mean, Wano is just happy doing his job. That's the thing. So he doesn't care that, he's not getting good promotions or like, he can't do certain things because, the company's not letting him. He's just always happy that he can work and he's meeting his fans. And yeah, so yeah, Thank you for understanding me. So let's stop there. And Squishy says, basically, we want MX and a company that promotes them and treats them as actual human beings. Isn't that minimally what any company should be? But no, sadly, there are so many companies that don't do that. And that still is just, let's hope in the future there are like better CEOs that actually do want to live by that and not be greedy and actually treat people as people. Let's hope so. I don't have too much hope in our future because of like so many like issues going on in the world, if you guys are aware of the news. But yeah, I always still have hope that the good people out there can, pave the way, hopefully. Chanya's voice says, I feel Minhyuk would do an outstanding job at promoting MX. They should open their own company. I know all of us wish they could. They could, right? But I don't know if they're capable of. That's the thing. So if they feel like it's too risky or they're not able to do it. I know, but yeah, seriously, if they can open their own company, gosh, Minhyuk would be the best promoter, of course, and all of them like have so much experience under their belt that they totally probably know exactly how it is to run a company by now. Yeah, that's my hope. I hope so. If they have that ambition and able to do it, we have to wait and see, guys. Wouldn't that be amazing, though? We will wait and see. Hey, do you guys know Highlight? Sorry, yeah, they're called Highlights, but they used to be called Beast. So okay, brief summary about their history. So Beast was a six-member group from Cube Entertainment, but then when their contract expired, all of them left except for one member. So that one member decided to renew with Cube, but then the other five wanted to leave, and them five wanted to join together, make their own company, and make their own group. And I was like, that is so beautiful to see. I mean, sad for that one member. I guess he didn't like them or didn't like that as a group. Who knows? But that can happen. But anyways, those five, they have such a good friendship that they want to do that. And then they made their new group called Highlight. And now the thing is, Highlight is now a four-member. They're now four members because one member, he had a scandal, sadly. So I'm not going to talk about it. But so now they're four members, but they recently just had a new song come out. And so I really want to recommend it to you guys. It is such a beautiful song. Like Highlight, give and take. They make good songs and bad songs. What can you do? What can you do? That's just the way it is. But most of their songs are good. So I do recommend you guys like listen to their songs, and their new song is amazing. It's called Not the End. Yeah, the English title is Not the End, but the Korean title is uh 불어온다. It means like blow, like coming, like a wind blowing and coming. 불어온다. I think that is. But anyways, I wish I could play the song, but I won't because of copyright. But I do recommend that. And so I do wonder, would MX really go the Highlight route or even the Shinhwa route? If you guys know, it's kind of the similar story with Shinhwa. So I wonder. So I always think if they're able to make their own company and their own group and still be so successful like they are now, I do wonder, can MX do it? And I sure hope they can. So yeah, so sometimes I'm a bit jealous of Beast Highlight fans. Like they still like have the group together, even though sadly two members are now gone, and so it's only them four now. But still, like they make beautiful music. And my favorite member is Yosop. Do you guys remember Yosop? If you guys know, but anyways, he was on Masked Singer, but his voice is so beautiful. So anyways, the whole group is still doing well, and so I always rooting for them. And yeah, I just want to promote them. Their new song is so good. Please go listen to it. Why do I keep losing my spot? Okay, so Chanyeol's voice says, I feel like, okay, so I already read that. And the next one, Squishy says, maybe Gihyun calls out Starship a lot because he's pissed about what happened to Wano since those two were super close as trainees. Yes, I always liked seeing the friendship of Wano and Gihyun. I think they said that they have the longest friendship out of all the MX members, right? So yes, I do think and wonder about that. If that's why Gihyun is like not into Starship anymore. It's a guess, but I do feel that way, and I'm glad you do too. Chanya's voice says, add candy. It's really hot. You guys are so funny. Am I the only one that doesn't feel that way? I mean, it's attractive. I can understand why it's attractive, but I guess I'm not fully like into it. It's okay. We're all different people. I'm just a weird. I'm definitely always have weird. I'm always feeling whatever. You guys understand me. So anyways, if you guys feel that way, all good. No judgment. You guys feel the way you feel. And then Squishy says, CEO Gihyun, yeah, wouldn't that be amazing if that ever happens? And then Chanya's voice says, yes, CEO Young Flexer. Gihyun always mentions a lot how he keeps saying that he's very stable in his finances. So like, we know that he does stocks and who knows what other ways that he's making money. But he says like, I'm quite good at how much money he has. So if he has so much money, and maybe he could start his own company and become the CEO. Who knows? And yeah, he's always a young flexer. So we'll see. We'll see. I hope that he spends his money well, and if he decides to do that, we'll see. Amina says American companies are not far behind. Got that right. All companies, so Korean companies, American companies, every company these days, they're all so corrupt. You know, that still makes me so angry about how in USA, I don't know how they make it possible, but these really big companies who make billions of dollars in profits but did not pay any taxes on it makes me so angry that these rich people don't pay taxes, but us middle class people have to pay taxes. Does that make sense? It doesn't make sense, right? So anyways, I really hope President Biden could fix it. I hope so. But right now, all those rich people are so angry. It's like, oh my gosh, why? I wish he didn't become president. Now I had to pay all these taxes. Hey, you have billions of dollars in profits. Why are you complaining about paying taxes? Just makes me so angry. Just, just knowing that these greedy and selfish people are out there and they are billionaires, right? So I hope the right people can become rich and actually use the money well and not be selfish. And you freaking should pay your fair share in taxes. So yeah. So anyways, I hope that Gihyun is actually that kind of person. I want to believe he is. So yeah, if you become rich, you better just not be selfish and greedy. And Chanya's voice says, "I'm the captain of my CEO." Is that a lyric? How does that sound so familiar to you? I'm the captain of my CEO. I feel like you're making a pun or a joke, right? That sounds familiar, but I can't remember where it's from. Please explain to me. Chanya's voice says, "Oh no, it was master of my CEO." That sounds familiar, but how come I can't remember it? But please tell me what exactly you're referring to. Chanya's voice says, "Yeah, what Highlight did is really great. I'm glad you know about it." And yes, I agree. And they're still doing well. Like I'm so proud of them to see them release this song. It's so good. Please go listen to it, guys. Support Highlight. They're so good. Chanya's voice says, "Gihyun loves his stocks." And you know what? Stocks is a risky thing to do, as you guys know. Did you guys hear that? If you did, I'm sorry. That whatever. So stocks is a risky thing to do, but he seems to be doing it well, and I commend him for that. As long as he knows what he's doing and he is financially doing okay, all good. So yeah, so it makes me think maybe he is quite good at managing his money. So CEO Gihyun, maybe one day. Um. Candy says 20 minutes until Juhan Instagram. I cannot believe I'm still doing this live. Even I thought for sure I would leave before 10:06 p.m. because Minhyuk's radio show is going to start soon. So I should be leaving soon. So yes, Candy, thank you for letting us know. 20 more minutes until Juhan's Instagram, but also about 15ish more minutes until Minhyuk's radio show if you guys plan to watch it. But yeah, I think I remember hearing he has a guest on today. It's pre-recorded. It's not going to be live. I think it's already been announced as pre-recorded. I think I think it's one of the trainees from No Mercy. I can't remember his name, but his stage name is 10, not 10. It's something that starts with a T. If you guys know who I'm talking about, I can't remember his real name either, but he's from Cypher. Okay, he's a member from Cypher. He was also from No Mercy. But anyways, today's show, I think I remember seeing he's the guest today. So I'm looking forward to today's show and hope you guys are, if you remember one of the trainees from No Mercy days. Ooh, so that's going to be an interesting show, right? So yeah, we're going to go soon. So I'm definitely going to end this live soon, guys. Okay, so anyways, Amina says greedy and selfish is an understatement, girl. Yes. That's the nice way I can say about it, right? Definitely understand. Thank you that you agree with me. Squishy says Juistagram. So cute, the name Juistagram. Yes, very soon, guys. Oh, I wonder what his username will be. I mean, if it's not something cute, it's okay, but I'm looking forward to it. China's voice says, yes, hope it's a baby vote. Guys, if it's, yeah, I surely, right? But we will wait and see. Who knows? And Candy said, Shanu hates stocks, but says he needs it. I know. I remember that in the interview. Like, I always suspected Shanu did do stocks because there was one time in a variety show, like he woke up and then he checked his stocks and then I think someone asked him, like, who was filming, says, oh, why are you checking stocks? He's like, oh, I'm just checking on the ones I care about. And I'm like, there's no way you would check on stocks if you didn't actually buy any, you know? So, but he didn't say at that interview that he bought any. But now finally in a recent interview, he said, oh yeah, I do have stocks. So only Gihyun and Shanu do stocks. But Shanu said for some reason he needs it, but he hates it. And you know what? I can kind of understand it. So it makes me think Shanu probably has a lot of money. Not a lot, but maybe enough money where like it's wise of him to want to invest in it and do stocks, right? So that's my thinking. But he hates it because the market keeps going up and down, right? So that's the way it is. So, but you know what? I hope Shanu is doing okay with his money. I want to believe he is. So who knows, right? But yeah, I can't relate with him, sadly, but I'm always curious. Okay, sorry. That's just the notification saying Minhyuk's radio show is going to start soon. I know. After I read these last comments, I'm just going to go, guys. I think I need to like stop that just my brain is going haywire. The sugar is still getting to me, guys. I can't believe it. Chanyo's voice says, haha, I love that. Juiceagram. And Squishy says, I think Gion even taught Chanyu about some stocks. Most likely, right? I feel like he did, yeah. I'm pretty sure Gion was the first one to do stocks, and so it makes sense that most likely Chanyu did second and learn from him, yeah. Chanyo's voice says it's from Gion's Believer cover. It's actually I'm the master of my CEO. Thank you for reminding me. Oh, but it sounds like master of my CEO. Thank you for reminding me. That's right. Now, no wonder it sounded familiar to me. Yeah, from Believer Code, Master of my C of a CEO. I like your pun. I love puns, by the way. So that was a nice pun to do. Yes, yes. Oh, it would be great if Guillaume could do that. I do wonder. Amina says, shotgun. No, not shotgun. Is he the new member in Cypher? Hold on. Angela says, Sogwan. Sogwan. I can't remember his Korean spelling, but yeah, yes, I remember that. That's his real name. Sogwan. I can't remember. And maybe okay, the way you're spelling it, I assume it's Guan. So Sogwan. So Sogwan is going with the stage name Tan. Thank you. Angela seems to know everything. I remember you helped me in another situation too. So Tan in Cypher, thank you. He is apparently going to be the guest for today on Minhyuk's radio show. So if you guys are interested to see that, do go watch him in today's radio show. Is going to start in about 10 minutes. So I will end this soon, and then hopefully let's all go watch Minhyuk's radio show. Candy says, LOL, thanks for going live. Nice to see you in May. I know, and happy Children's Day again. Yes, you too. Yeah. I was really wondering when would the next time be I do a live in May, but yeah, felt like today's for Children's Day and I have so many things to show you guys. But then the next time I come maybe will be May 14th. It's 9 days from now. 9 days from now. So maybe that'll be the next time I come. So you guys hopefully can join me for MX's birthday. Yeah, and I think that's a happy Children's Day. And yes, I'll wait like a few more seconds just in case there's like a delay in what I say and anyone that has any last comments before I go. But yeah, hopefully you guys go and see Sogwan and Minhyuk, and I'm pretty sure, I hope I didn't read that incorrectly, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, he's going on the radio show today. Chanya's voice says, I really enjoy your live, but I sadly have to go now. That's okay, I'm also going out too, but good timing. So yeah, always happy to see you guys join me on these lives whenever you can. It's always so nice to see you guys too. And Squishy says, glad I got to tune in for this live. So happy for you to come also during this time as well, Squishy, and see you soon. That's right. See you guys all super soon. I think that's all the comments, and have a good night or day, and yeah, look forward to Juiceagram super soon, and yeah, and all the good stuff coming up. Stephanie, why are you here? Stephanie, you said you were going. Okay, but you did go, but then you come back, and too bad you're leaving now, Stephanie. I'm sorry. It's okay, yes, but it's nice that I can greet you as a goodbye though, so it's all good. And maybe after this, you will also go watch Minhyuk's radio show. Okay, so yeah, Stephanie, you too. Bye. Okay, bye everyone.